Yeah, you're live.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Hey everybody. We are here.
Post on SP Melee too.
You will?
No, you post. I'll post to my Facebook. Say good things.
I don't want to, but I will. That's probably a good thing. Mike, you sure you can't do it? Alright. Hi everybody. Another edition of, I guess what we now call Chrommentary. Jeff. Oh my god, there's a Jeff command? That's amazing. I'm trying to see some Jeff. Sick black chroma. Thank you, Time Snake. Good to see you as always. Time Snake, of course, had a good win in the Chamber of Secrets lately. I didn't post anything. Do you want to do it? Okay. So we'll let Mike do that. So what should we start with? I was gonna hiss. I think my theory with Time Snake now is that sometimes the mics can't pick him up because he's speaking parcel tongue. And it's just we don't have the drivers for it in a lot of our stuff. That would explain why. So we'll let Trike take over for a sec. I just had some very delicious Indian. I probably got an email that we're going live. Yep. So that's what's up. Sorry we're a little bit late. Zephyr was playing Dark Souls 3. I don't think we have a name.
Yeah, we do.
Accepting view requests. Yeah, you really do have to. You have to manually download those. The really old drivers. They're like 1,000-year-old drivers. Jeff. Yo, Dame, type ! Jeff. You gotta see this thing. Also, Dame, are you not subbed? That is a lot of Jeffs. That's a good amount of Jeffs. I'm very proud of you. Some Windows XP shit. Some Windows Slither and shit. That's what's up. Careful. Are we good?
Yeah.
You're not subbed. I'm gonna unsub to PPU and sub to either this or Duck soon. I see. Well, Duck is a good person. Jake, you have a sexy beard. That's nice of you to say. Me and Trike were supposed to grow beards.
I give up.
Trike shaved. Trike shaved nearly instantly. Now mine is incredibly itchy and I want to get rid of it. I probably will tomorrow. Alright, let's watch something fun. So, much like commentary, rap battling is all about composure, cadence, voice.
Might play some friendlies a bit.
Yeah, that's reasonable. So as we wait for people to come in and suggest stuff, we'll watch a little bit of SoCon battles. And what to do when you feel like you're choking is going to be the first topic of discussion. For then, we're going to be taking viewer requests. And I want to talk about this concept of watching Melee and learning how to be a good... Oh, thank you.
You need to turn it up.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. To be a good watcher of Melee. I think at least half of commentary is watching Melee well, and a good other chunk of it... A good other chunk of it is being fun to watch Melee with. And it's different. When you're watching Melee with your friends and you're talking about it, it's a little bit different than when you're commentating in front of 70,000 people or something like that. They're, different audiences, of course. We'll talk about that a little bit. One of the reasons Brandon and Phil, we love them so much, it's fun to hear them. You should critique the Meme Fest commentary I did with the best commentator in La Jolla. Oh, Time Sync, that was fun. I love that. Local streams, you can do whatever. I think at one point, me and Time Sync have been experimenting with the back to the match metagame, where we say it for 3 straight minutes, and then for the next 3 straight minutes we say, is that G Money? Is that G Money? Is that G Money? Is that a dog? Is that a dog? Hi, baby. Are you going for a walk? Going for a walk. Nope.
I'm just putting on my shoes.
Or you're just putting on your shoes.
I'm going to go in the garage and play some friendlies.
10 seconds in, I'm already triggered by toxic toxicity. Hey, Viv. Hello. You want to say hi? You're a dog.
She's such a good dog.
Yeah. I don't think Viv really knows what this is.
No.
Chroma Time Sync experimenting confirmed. Do not tell. Oh! Aaron says hi to Vivi.
That's cool.
Dr. Light says, I'm only here for the dog again. That's fair. That's very fair. She's a sweetie.
Yeah, everyone loves this dog.
Her name is Vivian, and she's Seamus's dog. If you want to say hi, Seamus.
Hi, Seamus.
Well said.
Yup.
Well said.
There's my arm there, I think.
I'm only here because I was promised Chroma nudes. Well, we'll see about that.
I think a lot of people have been promised those.
I think a lot of people have been promised a lot of things.
The promises were made.
Okay, so listen to... Also, fun little side note, Andy Milanakis is the person that uploaded this. I don't know if you ever saw him on Adult Swim or something. He's super into battle rap. So first of all, does that guy look like Mike Hayes? Like at all? Not really. He looks like Hayes and Blur racistly mixed together.
9-5 eyewear, Carter Loop codes, legendary clothing, big meats in the building.
Yo, what's good, Delta? Well, that made me feel sad, but also a little bit funny.
My lawyer's about to battle my doctor. Let's go.
Oh! That's the kind of thing that we can't intro the match with. We're about to watch a large Italian man battle a smaller Jewish man. And he said, my lawyer is about to battle my doctor, let's go. Oh no, you can't say it with K9. It's a little worse with K9. What's up, Nodi?
Over here, Poison Pen. We're about to get into a crazy battle that will have no references to anything hilarious. Alright. So without any further ado, on the right of me, please make noise for Soul Call.
Flight straight from the city of sunshine and silicone. Even on the busiest streets, you still feel alone.
When I hear SoulCon, I hear... Hold on. I wanted to say something actually, like every very, very white suburban smasher. I think really my first big exposure to rap battling that made me want to watch the videos was Brandon and Phil commentary. I'm not going to lie. They're all over it. They love it. They reference it all the time. You know. Eltro, you could, but if you want to get rap battle. No, press 1 if I should rap battle Eltro when he gets here.
Fat Beats forever, everybody. Thank y'all. R.I.P. Fat Beats. We're living on. Don't worry about it. Alright? And on my left.
We got Mike Hayes on the, with a lot of charisma right here.
And on my left, repping that 407 Florida, the big homie veteran, Matt.
That was a nice Arrested Development reference there. Very funny. Keeps everything light. He's ready to go. He's really excited. So for those of you that don't know, rap battling, freestyling is often referred to as some different stuff. You don't necessarily have to come off the dome and just come up with rhymes whenever you want. You can pre-write stuff. You just don't know the beat maybe behind it. You don't know this is going to be a cappella, all of it. They get 3 rounds. They're going to go back and forth. So we're going to wait on this. We're just waiting for more people to come in. Hi, everybody. What's up? We're going to talk commentary in a little bit. If people want me to watch specific sets, I'd be more than happy to. We watched a lot of commentary this weekend. If any of you watched the tournaments that West Balls went to up in Washington and Oregon, I'm probably not going to talk about that commentary too much because it was pretty messed up. It was not so good. I lose by default. My rap skills at 0. Eltro the God can't spit knowledge at me. I feel like I just got big leagued. I got big leagued pretty damn hard. But that's okay. That's okay.
Because you're on the right part, point of the air. Yes, it is.
Alright, here we go. We're coming into it. Can you commentate the rap battle? Oh, a little bit, yeah. But I might have to pause it. The commentary was lucid as fucking reanimated my neighbor's pet lizard. What was amazing? For those of you that saw this weekend, Fishmonger Fresh. I think we all know who's behind that Twitch account. I think, but that was some amazing shit.
Man, Crystal Mania is big this year. And if it isn't crystal clear, shit. With this stomach and the size of your fucking ego, I'm surprised anyone else fits in here.
That's light. It's good. It keeps people moving. It's not too brutal yet. I like it.
When I think SoulCon, I think, hold on.
SoulCon and Hold On is kind of a filler, or is a thing that he's known for, is kind of like Scar and Yo! And, other common things that we hear commentators say. Destruction,
Yeah, you fresh, but that's because you're on my nuts like Gold Bond.
Oh!
Every new battle I hear a little more madness in your flow structure. You moved east to complete your dream of being
Janine from Ghostbusters. Oh my god. So what's Chrommentary about? So basically what we do is we talk about how to improve on commentary. We watch some sets, either pertinent topical commentary that's happened recently or viewer requests. And, then we take it from there. Right now, we're just warming up. We like to watch something fun in the beginning. And we're going to talk about... it's like we watch rap battles. I swear this is just the beginning. So I love the line... You move to the east to complete your dream of being Janine from Ghostbusters. Beautifully delivered. It talks about player history. Well done. It's funny. It's commentary. That's pretty much what we do. It's a guy watching commentary and commentating on the commentary and then commentating about commentary. Unless we're gonna do rap battle commentary now. Yeah, this is filler. We're just warming up. If people want me to watch a specific thing, I have a couple drills that I want some people to try out at home. And it has to do from pound a little bit.
Listen, cocksucker, I ain't from whatever rock you found Deacon Frost under.
Oh.
I will carve my favorite movie quotes into your flesh with an orange box cutter and stuff your fucking corpse to the video return at Blockbuster.
Yeah, Madness is staying near his brand there.
Why do you talk gay? Like you're auditioning for a small play.
Alright, so the homophobia, that does date everything. Definitely more acceptable in the rap battle community more recently than really anything else. But the small play thing was hilarious.
Man is shit at me and Crit because he always had to stock our single on his off day. And people bought it.
They didn't buy it.
Bitch, I'm like a gourmet train served with a side of sorbet. And you're a brown bag sack lunch that a good for nothing whore made.
And that's, I think that's something that's missing from Melee. People don't roast people on their names. Like Team the Best Team. We have Team the Best Team in South Bay, mostly PM. I call them Team the Bottom of the PR team. Team the Butt Team. You can do a lot based off that. You can't really say that on commentary unless it's during a crew battle. And the crew battle, I think the best thing to do for crew battle commentary, one person repping one side, one person repping the other. They gotta kind of like each other. Otherwise, you're just gonna have nothing.
So go ahead and pull your magic manila file with all 17 of my court dates. And then come with a picture of my Jewish lawyer who fucking piss in your cornflakes.
Yeah.
Fucko, I eat 4-course plates of dinner in poor taste. So the reason I'm this size is because I'm on a bigger scale and my name holds more weight.
And that's what my case has got to do when people call him heavy. Same with Lucky. Well, no one has names worth roasting brings up Eltro. That's a good point. You can make fun of NorCal pretty hard. NorCal will take those. Has a lot of stuff you can mess around with that. Tempo Storm. There's some things there that I can't say. Leland.
Yeah.
So it came up. How do you roast people for their crew names on commentary? Joining us is one of our
How do you do that? I don't know.
greatest roast masters. So what do you think, Tempo Storm? How are you gonna make fun of that?
I'm not drunk enough for this.
Hey, all right. Some other time.
I will be back.
You'll be back. All right. Important to have water with you. It's good. Let's go straight at you. So I want you to listen to Solcon's voice. I think it's amazing. I think it's not enough to have a good voice. It definitely helps. There were some people commentating Lan Diego, if you saw that on Wednesday. I thought the voices were okay, but I thought literally everything I was hearing out of those voices was terrible. And we're going to talk a little bit about what it means to represent your scene and commentate.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's a nice suit, cousin. I'm just surprised they can make that shit in size 200.
Oh my god.
And now we have the single in your store don't mean nobody buying them. We sold like 10 copies, faggot. Critical bought 5 of them.
Alright, you can't... Obviously, you're not trying to fill the rhythm with homophobic shit anymore.
They said, watch out, man has got that home field advantage, man. I said, wait a second. We're battling in Candyland?
That was just the straight up meanest shit I've ever heard. Well, that's not true, but it was pretty goddamn mean. Let's review this line again.
Bought 5 of them.
This part right here. So he went down to Florida to play in the event. Or to
They said,
rap
watch
battle.
out, man has got that home field advantage, man. I said, wait a second. We're battling in Candyland? If I called you Mexican, then I'd be a bow liar. It's just every car you step inside becomes a low rider.
Oh.
It's not
No more.
Fight, but for yo cock wacky behavior. You were a stocky teenager, now
Hey,
you're
Pop from Speed Racer. Oh, because he's doing a little. Oh, because he pulled a Ghostbusters thing and now he's pulling Speed Racer.
He spent his teens, summer days getting reamed 20 ways. Now that mustache is the thin line between love and AIDS.
And that's the moment where Madness's heart breaks. The evil has been put on him at this point, and there is no coming back.
Beating high collide don't make you less
Delta, you got
of
sub.
a loser. You got the abs of Schwarzenegger when he was pregnant in Junior.
Oh. This is savagery.
Hold on! Yo, when against Collide, you had the nerve to call him a crab and a bad sport. Against Saptar, you cried, "Give me the battles I asked for!"
It gets really, really personal for like about 30 seconds.
Hold on! See, grind time owes you nothing but up in all of your bids. So get the fuck over yourself, Tony. The rest of us already did.
Oh. And here we see something that does happen on commentary. That's about to happen. Madness straight up just. Let's listen to this first. This is where it gets a little bit more important.
I said some real shit in my match with Sat. You should have picked another route. Plus, your life must suck when I get paid twice as much for a battle I ain't give a fuck about.
Good start. Good start.
Check it out. Yo,
And there we are. There's the choke. And of course, chokes are a lot more deadly in rap battles than they are on commentary. You know, because it's a competition, if you choke on this and it's what you've written before, it's pretty much over and you just freak out and you kind of accept that you lose. And even in this case, they really try and bring it together.
Shit, I will fucking punch this bitch.
Oh, God.
Listen up. Yo.
He's got nothing.
Hold on. Hey, yo. Fuck Sultan. He better fucking hold on. Bitch, you gonna transform like Voltron.
See, he's kind of ad-libbing stuff. He's totally forgot what he was going to say. Either that or he's realized it's not topical and everything's been taken away from him. And, okay, analogous situations on commentary when all of your match analysis that you brought in was wrong. You don't know the player as well as you did. You don't know the matchup. You're getting shut down by your co-commentator.
Hey, listen, I will fucking elbow his face and put him on the floor in his place. This is fucking Florida. I will punch you so hard it'll sound like...
Okay, nothing he says from here is honestly any good for about the rest of the battle. But he keeps it going. When
You've been posing out remotely, but the closest to a raider that you ever been is emptying your own refrigerator.
And it just... Okay, so that happens for a while. He gets bodied. But the important thing is not to choke. And even in this, even when you've got an entire room of people screaming at you and hearing what you gotta say, and it's a one-on-one commentary, you know, it's a one-on-one competition, they don't choke, they don't worry about it, they just try and do what they can. And so on commentary, you really don't have that much to worry about. You know, the worst that's gonna happen is that it doesn't sound very good, people say that you suck, or that you ruin the match. Maintaining confidence is a lot easier than maintaining confidence in a rap battle. You can't choose to say, yeah, we're not going to watch the rest of this. Yeah, and you've got a co-commentator to work with. You don't have Solcon who is about to throw you under a fucking train of fat jokes and possibly Florida jokes as well. Shout out to Florida. You know, you've got someone to work with you. And if you trust who you're working with, and that's the most important part of a commentary duo, you trust who you're working with in some sense. You're going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. Just take a breath. Have a good time. Don't worry about how you're doing during commentary or even in the middle of commentary. As the field grows, what I think is going to happen is that we're going to have production, you know, someone in your ear telling you some things, either match analysis or, hey man, lay off this or lay off that. And flowing with that is going to be important, but I don't really see that happening in big common events for the next 2 years at the very least. Yeah. So, that was a fun little intro. Thank you for doing that with me. That was a lot of fun. I want to now go to a match and play Gator Golf with him. Yeah, I want to go to a match that my friend Zane commentated, I believe. Hacks vs. SFAT. Now, he commentated with Wrestlived, and for those of you that don't know Wrestlived, Wrestlived is a primarily Smash 4 and I guess PM, because I'm allowed to say it, PM commentator. And... you know, the thing is, Wrestlived talks a lot, and he's got a lot of, game as far as commentary goes. You know, he thinks about it, he commentates a bunch. but he doesn't know an unbelievable amount about Melee, and Zane's job is going to be how to work with that. And that could be really tough. And it's one of the reasons I think it's really hard to commentate with someone that you don't really know or that you don't really trust their knowledge on. Commentary is about being entertaining and insightful and informative to an audience while you watch Melee. And a big part of that is watching Melee. And if you're someone that doesn't watch or play the game primarily, it's going to be a lot harder. And I think you nearly always have to recognize that and lay off and go back to the other thing. Who's ready for this Friday at SDSU? That does sound pretty fun. SDSU biweekly. We've got the tri-weekly this weekend. So let's listen for a little bit. Fun little side note. I'm going to link this in the chat. And what I want you to do is just kind of do a little bit of drill when you've got your time. What I'd recommend you do is you mute the video and you try and phrase what Hax and SFAT are doing. You know, how they're getting their openings. Really, you know, feel free to rewind and fast forward it. Try and analyze how they're getting their hits, what they're doing, what choices they're going for. You know, try and pay as much attention to this as possible. This is a Fox Ditto between two top 15 players at the very least. It's tough. There's a lot going on. Fox Dittos are very fast. There's a lot that's been happening in the Fox Ditto metagame over the last year. I think this is a good set to sit down and think, can I analyze or say things about what these players are doing? You know, we're not expecting, you know, big, giant insights, but I think a goal with all commentary is eventually saying something that is remotely helpful in some way. You want to first not say wrong stuff, and you don't want to draw too much into guesses on why they're doing certain things. Yeah, you've got to talk with them. Eltro in the chat was put on with Alan and Homemade Waffles. Not Homemade Waffles. He was put on with Alan and Hungrybox, and those are tough people to talk to if you don't know them too well. And it could be tricky, especially because they don't know Eltro. They assume Eltro is a random guy who doesn't know too much. If I can avoid it, you don't really ever want to commentate with someone you don't know too well. That's why it's important if you're trying to commentate in your scene, you talk to people. You talk to other people about the scene, you talk to other commentators. Because really what I'd recommend you do, if you're a person who's interested in commentating, look for the experienced people in your scene. You know, look for players that know what's going on, look for people that like to commentate, talk with them, you know, pick their brain, see how they like to view the game, that kind of thing. And I would recommend that if you're a new commentator or somebody new to the scene, you always hop on with somebody experienced. You don't want a situation where neither commentator knows what's going on or knows the game very well or knows the scene very well. And I think for those of us in San Diego, we kind of maybe saw that this week with people calling Sammy ZKZK and Trickleman T-Man and saying that Fountain is the smallest stage in the world. Yeah, the best commentator duos tend to be like BFF status. You don't exactly need that, but I think if you know you're going to commentate with, you should definitely try and chill with them a little bit. Try and build respect with each other. The question is, what happens when you're commentating with someone you don't know and you don't think so highly about their... Yeah, let's see this.
Yeah. East Coast versus West Coast too, but of course we are on East Coast, home turf for Hax. There's going to be a lot of cheering in the crowd for Hax.
Oh, yeah.
Hax is as big a fan favorite over here as Mango is over there.
Oh, 100.
That's not a wrong thing that Wrestler said. What I characterize Wrestler's style with is a lot of talking. Almost constantly kind of going. And that could be good sometimes and that could be bad sometimes. I feel that Wrestler gets some really mixed commentary. As a matter of fact, this pair I've been seeing it called in comments like, this is the most amazing commentary I've ever heard, and also this is the worst commentary I've ever heard in any sport ever, which I don't think is fair. That's absolutely not fair. But you just, you can be anywhere on commentary. It's okay, Dunk liked me. Dunk? Okay. Dunk is a sweetheart. Dunk is just excited about Melee. He's like a happy dog that just wants to see the fast faller matchups, and he's really fun to talk to. Very personable. Got a nice energy about it. There's some things that, if it's a matchup or a character he doesn't like, he's not as fun, or he doesn't have as much fun.
I mean, the crowd will go insane. So let's see how it is. As we get right on into it, Counter Logic Gaming Zone, SFAT.
Oh, I hate it when people say that, but that's okay.
How's it going?
What's up, Koji? We just watched some rap battling, and now we're into some melee.
Oh, it's in my case.
No, actually not my case.
Who else raps? Don't say chillin', dude.
No, it was actual people.
Oh, okay.
It was actual people. It's
That's
not
cool.
Duncan chilling. Delta asks, what kind of balance do you think there should be between saying what happened in a match and analyzing things why certain things happened? Yeah, Koji's voice is super sick. Koji, say hi.
Hi, what's up?
I didn't mean to make you feel. So you know.
Yeah, I'm just taking a study break.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are you working on?
CSC 30,
Oh, sick.
Spark Assembly.
Damn. Spark assembly, like
Yeah.
the NorCal player, you're assembling him and teaching him how to do his stuff.
More or less.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. That's helpful. So honestly, Delta, what's fun to do? What I was gonna say, like a drill. When you've got time, take a Fox Ditto or take some other match like that, and really try doing a semi-in-depth analysis. Like really kind of going quickly with it. Try out both styles and see how it goes. You know, it's difficult to really make big, overarching, sweeping things that read into the players' mindsets and how they're strategically, approaching the game and be right about it all the time. I really think the Modern Choice series, you talk about what's happening in the game, you go into details when you feel like it's necessary, or you just kind of talk with your co-commentator about what's going on and keep a rapport going that way. You'll see the more fluid pairs, like, you'll see wife and husband just kind of talk about what they see, kind of keep this dialogue going and not worry so much about what's happening in the game.
So I actually didn't watch Pound. What was the whole deal with husband and him?
Let me give you a... Hey, chat. Can you give me my favorite husband quote? I know TimeSync's got it. I know some other people have got it. It involves radars. You'll see that come up. Because some people say you should never say things that happen in the match since people are watching, but I feel like it'd be really weird to actually just try and do analysis 100%. Yeah. I mean, the reality is you're not... What I would say is the difference, if you ever watch baseball, they have radio commentary where they do play-by-play, and not that much happens in baseball every single second. It's a play, and then, everything stops for a while, and then a play or a pitch, and then everything stops. And then how they contrast that to what they're doing on TV, and I was a big baseball fan back in the day. So I would occasionally listen to a game by radio and then see it later on TV, and you can really see the difference with how it goes. We're more TV, but you also... Things aren't as obvious as they are in baseball. Ball gets hit, guy swings at pitch. Occasionally you explain a rule.
It's a little bit different of a tech skill ceiling.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, a lot of people, when they're watching this, they see pretty much just nonsense. Not smashers, but people outside of that. So you can cater to them.
They see two little animals just going at it.
Him saying he hates Fox Dittos and where people should play Puff, but that's not what you're referring to. If TimeSync's in here, he knows, and it involves S2J. It's an S2J quote.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What's up?
None of your concern, Jake.
Oh, you're good, Seamus. Don't worry. Yeah.
Versus Tax Money, both of them rocking Fox. Let's get into it.
Thanks.
What Resliv did was just kind of a intro to the game. It gets kind of hackneyed as we talk about when you say Counter Logic Zone blank, but okay. No, you don't need a VOD. You just what's the copy possible we always do?
Greenlander starter, I like that pick.
Why? It's hard, but he dropped it, so it's okay.
Quick jab reset?
Yep. SFAT has been rocking the Q-tip tag the entire tournament. I have no idea why, but
Hey man, shout out to Q-tips, right?
Zane didn't give him that much to work with there, but that's okay. You see, Zane's choice to just kind of talk about outside stuff can be pretty alright. I like that a lot. Resliv was kind of calling out moves and then didn't really know why they just started not doing anything for a little bit, so what happened there? Why we saw that little pause.
Big.
Tech chase. Platform tech chase with the up air, which is what you see most often. Hacks DIs onto the top platform. Here, this is actually one of these... I kind of almost incorrectly call this the Swedish idea, where you up air, add tech in place and mix tech, and then you try and cover everything by reaction. Me and Trike and Zach kind of do this a lot. Our opinion is that you can dash off this platform to escape the grab, but it's really tight. You can also spot dodge, and you can also try doing some things to recover, depending on when they hit with the up air and what they react with. So there, hack spot dodges and escapes, and here, SFAT's actually, what it looks like he's whiffing are some shield drops. So if we go back a little bit, and the reason I bring that up is because that's very important.
Is it easier to shield drop if you light shield?
I don't really think so mechanically, but it makes you a little bit safer.
Yeah.
So yeah, come on, yeah. What's up, dude?
What's up? I didn't realize you guys started.
Yeah. So if you're really paying attention here, which I think is so important with Melee, you know, we talked about today, really the theme is becoming better watchers of Melee. And so what we saw here is SFAT trying to get off a platform with Hax holding the bottom. While SFAT's stuck in the platform, what he does...
Yeah.
So there, Hax is trying to scope out the shield drop dare or something like that. And either SFAT's reacting to that and spot dodging to mix up the timing, and then Hax is thinking about whether he's going to go up there and hit him. It's Dreamland, so he probably can't mess with SFAT just on reaction of missing a shield drop or something like that, because he does have to double jump, I believe. But already, SFAT's missing some shield drops, and that might be a big thing.
SFAT has been rocking the Q-tip tag the entire tournament. I have no idea why, but
And shout out to Q-tips, right?
okay.
Alright, we got edge guard situation. Oh, and he shines the illusion!
Yeah.
Right?
That's the second. That's the second F throw by SFAT in a row, right?
Didn't quite catch that.
No, that's okay. Yeah. In the Fox Ditto, it's actually, you know, it's almost like Puff Fox. Like when you do the back throw, you just kind of keep a mental tab in your head, like, are they DIing up and in, or are they DIing out and away? And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I usually just try and make them think I'm gonna up throw and then back throw.
Mm-hmm. And so I actually think for commentary, it's important to casually play, or at least think about how other characters would approach matchups. So you'll see me like play Peach every so often. You'll see me do some other things. I think it's good to kind of have exploratory ways of how the main thinks about things.
Do you think Hax missed the shorten or just like messed up?
I think SFAT just kind of got him. So the first F throw here,
No idea why, but
And shout out to
he DI'd kind of down. And he just sweet spot ledge, and SFAT's too close to mess with
Q-tips,
him.
right?
Catches him with an air, gets a knockdown. He covered Tekken kind of with a drill. It's kind of a...
okay.
Alright, we got
He goes out that
Yeah,
time.
he's DIing for that throw up there.
Yeah, F throw is kind of an unusual choice there.
Yeah, it was good though.
Oh,
yeah.
It was excellent. And it's rare that like SFAT does that. So here, just going back to this position.
Q-tips, right?
Okay.
So he's got ledge here.
Alright, we got it.
And so what I actually would have thought happened, if I were Hax reacting on what I saw, I would have expected a bear. That he's on ledge and he's going to jump bear me.
Yeah.
And then maybe I can do something like that. He jumped back on stage and just got the shine, which was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So bear doesn't... So what he thought was going to happen, which was the bear.
Sorry.
Yeah. His new girlfriend's tag is Cutie Pie. I respect. Oh, yeah, so here's the point I'm making. I think when you watch sets and you're trying to do commentary, you really do want to do a lot of game analysis. You want to get used to this idea that you can pay very deep attention to Melee. You don't really want to miss much of what's going on. So there, Hax didn't shorten, you know, because you can ask the question, if Hax had shortened, he wouldn't have gotten shined. Hax shortened, or didn't shorten there because he probably thought the bear was coming, and either way, his option loses. But if he gets it out quick and he doesn't stay around there, he can maybe dodge bear. So there, SFAT tricked him with a shine. And then as the commentator, you're going to watch to see what the next mix-up is if he puts him in that situation again.
Situation. Oh, and he shines the illusion!
Yeah.
And goodbye first stock.
Did a really good job there of faking out Aziz, made him think that he was going to grab the ledge, and then Hax left the on-stage recovery and punished him.
See, that was great by Zing. That was absolutely great by Elemental Penguin. A good summary of why that happened. You know, you don't want to guess too much, but you want an explanation of why Hax Money just got shined right there. Why he went for that option that lost his shine or something like that. Now, if you decide in your head the situation was Hax Money made a mistake, you don't really want to roast him. It's not what you want to convey to the viewers. You want to convey positivity. Now, in terms of talking about what's true or false about the set, you know, you don't want to lie too much, but you don't want to end up in a situation where you're just convinced they're playing bad. We saw that with Wife and Husband at Pound a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're not going to see all this. You're not trying to do game analysis when you commentate. But I think the goal is being able to do some sort of light analysis of what's going on.
And very smart mix-up too. I'm actually surprised he chose Shine of all things to punish that illusion. That's such a hard timing to hit.
What Wrestler said there was not wrong.
Axe trying to bring this back. Weak fair, doesn't get anything off of it. But at least he's got his setup.
I never really like it when you say filler stuff, like trying to bring this back. Like, obviously he is trying to bring this back. He's trying to win the game. He's not trying to lose it. So that's kind of difficult. Yeah, live analysis seems pretty different than actual game analysis. Exactly. Game analysis, I think, you turn the commentary off, you play it at slow, or you play it and, you talk about other stuff, that kind of thing. But you need to be a student of the game to commentate well. You need to be watching a lot of Melee. You need to be good at watching Melee.
100% up throw up air or up smash gonna take that kill, even on Dreamland.
A really interesting dichotomy between these two players is how they play the dash dance game in neutral. You can see Hacks doing lots of really, really short dash dances that just keep SFAT on his toes. SFAT's known for mixing up his dash dance lengths and throwing the other player off of their mid line.
So that was something that NMW on Twitter actually commended Zane for saying. Actually noting that. It's difficult because as someone who is quote-unquote not as good at Melee, it can be tough to, put your credibility on a statement like that. But those, I think, are the types of things that you're trying to say on commentary. That kind of thing. Kind of semi-deep analysis about what's going on in the game. You really don't want to... And that's when, talking to players... Zane and Hacks, actually, they talk a lot for almost meme reasons. I think they're like fake mean to each other based on HTC tweets or something like that. It's a great story. And SFAT, Zane spends a lot of time in NorCal, so he watches a lot of that as well. So he's able to dig into that.
He plays really off-kilter, so yeah.
Yeah, it's such a weird idea, especially in this matchup. A lot of people say for dash dances you need to move as much as possible to cover as much space. And they decided just to not cover space. And you see right there, Hacks.
Not really sure what Wrestler was saying there, but it wasn't like unbelievably terrible. I would say. Like, what did you think about?
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah.
Missing the up throw up air, but getting a back air.
Is that what happened? Let's see what happened.
A lot of people say for dash dances you need to move as much as possible to cover as much space.
Yeah, he did miss it. He did miss the up air. So it's a tricky range for Fox when you can up throw Fox or Falco, or occasionally Falcon. And if they DI away at various degrees, you get an up smash. And it is, a straight punish. And the more you know that kind of thing, the more you're able to say that's legit or that was just either, kind of a mix-up by one player or a mistake by another.
And they decided just to not cover space. And you see right there, Hacks missing the up throw up air, but getting a back air and take the stop.
Yeah, and that was a great bounce attack from him to live after that back air on the platform.
Of course, Hacks at very dangerous percent, but he's going to start the chain grab going. SIDI away from the platform, taking maximum damage. But he's going to start the chain grab going.
At one point he did.
Hacks at very dangerous percent, but he's going to start.
I actually thought that was super tricky. That throw right there. Because as Fox, you have to react to, are they going to tech on the platform or are they going to go through the platform?
The chain grab going.
I think what Hacks was actually, or what SFAT was actually doing, is that he was aiming to DI at the very edge of the platform and get a slip off.
Oh.
The first time, it was a little bit ambiguity of landing on the platform. The second time, I think he was aiming for the slip off. Yeah, exactly.
SIDI away from the platform, taking maximum damage. And I'm surprised that Hacks, even after losing his first stock, is still choosing to illusion on stage.
There is something to say about that.
Hacks, even after
Resolute paying attention to what's happened in the past.
He's still choosing to illusion on stage.
Yeah, okay. Good short in there. SFAT's been incorporating that a lot more into his gameplay recently.
Talking, I think everyone's aware that when they say good blank, that if they've got time, they want to talk about why, or a little bit of history behind it.
After a bunch of losses to Westfall where he failed to edgeguard that very same strategy.
And a great back here from SFAT is going to take the next stock. As SFAT so far has just been playing in control this whole game.
He's looked at control. Now, when you hear that, you can try and ask the question why, and that's when you can maybe go a little bit too nebulous. There's a lot that goes behind neutral between top 15 players. It could be something as nuanced as SFAT's relying on Hacks' timing for when he's trying to punish after landing and after shine, and then SFAT's doing a lot of shine rising aerial in this first game. Or it can be Hax isn't feeling that sharp right now, or something a lot more nebulous, or neither player knows exactly why. You know, it's hard to go too far, right?
Oh, great read on the tech roll, and now he's going to keep the combo going.
Dangerous when you say read or reaction, because if you're wrong, you look very silly. Let's try and see what it was.
Oh, great read on the tech roll, and now
it didn't really seem like a read. This goes back into watching melee. So he gets the knockdown here. He nairs kind of in place.
Could he cover both techs?
He could cover both. So the reason is he's on the edge. If Hax doesn't get the slip off there, it's pretty much he's stuck on stage, and he can either tech in place, or as soon as Hax sees any sort of roll movement, he can even throw the dash here. And even if he ends up rolling back into the stage for some reason, if he just saw the wrong thing, he can cover because he's at the edge. When you're at the edge, you can react a lot more. That's just kind of a nature of how people's options are cut down. So it kind of feels like this was a reaction. That was also a reaction. You know, when you let yourself react there. So we're talking about... Wrestler said something like this was a read.
Roll this whole game. Oh, great read on this.
No, it wasn't a read.
Yeah, it's a reaction, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, there are some times where you can definitely know it's a read because they move way ahead of time, or they're doing something that you know has to be biased. Like if they cover tech behind with Stomp and they're not the 20GX Falcons, odds are it was a read. If they're the 20GX Falcons, that could have been a reaction.
I feel like reads and reactions get miscalled constantly on commentary.
Yeah, let's talk about this. All right, so we've got CG Zephyr, the up smash god, here with us. We've also got Goober.
What's up?
Sorry I'm cutting you off. Come in whenever.
I didn't realize I was on camera until just now. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're really weird with that. So let's talk about how you feel about read and reactions and how commentators call them.
Well, it's almost like people don't call reads reactions, they call reactions reads. Most often, I find.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I feel like they're just not really respecting the timing that these people have to get. And they're not really... See, because it's so fast, it's kind of hard to see... Hello, Vivi. It's kind of hard to see where... God damn it,
Hold on, I'll take care of it. You go ahead. Vivid, you're a dog. So they call reactions. They don't call read reactions.
This game is so fast that it's
I don't think
unless you're absolutely certain of the timings in the matchup, it's hard to tell whether or not something is a read or reaction because the timing window is so short between the two. So, in my opinion, it's really just a matter of matchup experience and being able to know and recognize when someone is waiting to check what options are going on. As opposed to just choosing a punish option before their opponent decides what they're going to do, where they're going to attack.
Yeah. So, Zephyr, how do I learn how to up smash as well as you?
You just mash up on the stick constantly.
Okay.
That's really it.
You can't up smash as good as him. It's impossible. Pengy invented up smashing from Florida. Always fun. Video is a dog. Okay, so back to this.
Tech roll, and now he's going to keep the combo going on these platforms. Basically.
While that's not wrong, I almost feel like that's the spot where if you're going to do play-by-play, you really kind of have to know the matchup and know the game really well to like talk about what went into that happening.
Oh, great read on the tech roll, and now he's going to...
That's such a good waveline, man.
Wait, go back?
Yeah.
Oh, great read on the tech roll.
No, that was a reaction.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
I thought for a second he started moving before the tech happened, but that was just a trick of the eyes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Going on these platforms.
But, like, even watching it for the second time, I was doubtful, like, was it a read? Because it's so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, as Fox does, it's the fastest matchup in the game.
Just say, you know, he's playing sharp.
Yeah.
Espat doing a really good job.
So, it's not really a pet peeve of mine when reactors miscall reactions, because it's just really hard to call it correctly all the time.
Yeah.
So, I think you just gotta be a little forgiving of that.
Dame, I think it was maybe debatable, because I think he saw the roll and then instantly dashed back. Or he saw movement. I don't think he would have covered neutral getup with that run, but I think the run was off of roll. Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, okay.
Stock immediately, but he...
So that was just super clean. You know, and that's where you can say something like SFAT's punish game looking really strong on the platforms, which is, you know, I feel like us Foxes kind of complain a lot, where we're like, you know, we're playing good or we're playing bad or something like that.
I try and just say we don't get to complain because we play Fox.
Exactly. But, you know, when you see someone hit these punishes in the, you know, on fast Fox.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her to garage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You can call Seamus if she's, you know, she's really being a...
Yeah.
So that's Vivi. She's a very little dog.
So much percent just to hold off and hold that stage control.
I think I should go teach him how to say hi to Vivi.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'll go explain this.
Yeah, this is talk about commentary.
That edge or that corner pressure. That's very good at that.
They're all very good at that, to be honest. I wouldn't say it's notable on one or the other.
Max is really struggling right now. He needs to take this kill right now if he wants a chance of winning this game.
I really don't like it when people say that. I think everyone knows it's happening, and I think it's really natural to say because it's what you're thinking. It's your core thinking of, man, if Axe is going to win, he's definitely going to have to start doing better, or, you know, start succeeding more or something like that. But you can't really, I don't know. It's kind of like saying this is the last stock of the set. If whoever wins this wins the set, or, you know, it's, you want to be really dangerous, you want to be really careful of your impulse things.
Oh, there's no helping him.
Yeah. So, more Fox analysis really quick with Zephyr.
Mm-hmm.
So when they up B here, I always think it's kind of a good spot. The options here, if Leffen's standing there and reacts to it,
back air.
He'll either shine back air, or he'll try Armada shining it, or shining the get up, right?
Good.
But if you're not, if you're just doing the full hop thing here, you know, now options are ledge, kind of straight in, and then up at various degrees. Mm-hmm. You go up into stage or up into ledge, and it's, you know, that's hard to cover on reaction.
Yeah, covering the actual trajectory of the up B from that angle is really difficult because there's such a plethora of options.
Yeah.
But if you see it early and are in position, you can easily just not even shine back air, just double jump back air.
Double jump back air and catch them like with a little bit of like not a fast fall.
Catch them in the middle of the up B.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to get it with that.
It's pretty tough, but it happens a couple times in this game, I think. So Hax is high, SFAT's high, similar idea.
Yeah,
there.
that's far enough to be safe.
Yeah, and that's not bad coverage.
Good, yeah, really good coverage. That double back air covered both options. I think the only thing he didn't cover was to the ledge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the metagame, right? You risk saying something where you try and guess what Hax is having an issue with or what SFAT's doing well, and you try not to say the safe thing. But, you know, in commentary XX, do we say safe things?
Did he just...
we gotta talk about commentary a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Hax money down a full stock SFAT. Sick and pretty.
He just throws in a laser for no reason.
I know why, though.
Why?
I mean, obviously...
Oh, is it to reset?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. But that would be crazy. What SFAT's been playing this entire game in neutral with, he's been doing a lot of nair shine rising thing on either reaction or just kind of a guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's been doing nair shine backer to keep Hax out, or like nair shine drill or something like that. Or,
right.
And there he just saw Hax away, and he was just in the air, and he just shot.
Just figured I'm not going to get anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it does seem like Wrestler just keeps talking, and Zane doesn't get much chance to speak. If you don't have a big point that you're making, it's good to keep what you're saying compact, because then you let the other commentator come in. Because Zane's already established that he knows about these players, he has some insight into them, and you know I'd let Zane take the lead a little bit more, or keep the play-by-play a little bit shorter.
Oh wow, he has no jump. Oh, and that should be it. Wow. Oh my god, Hax. No, he drops it!
A great angle from SFAT to make it back. But
Was it? Let's see. I think it was.
God.
Yeah, it was. That was a sick angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be noted that play-by-play in Fox Dittos is a bit more hectic than other matchups.
Yeah. Like, if you're going to practice play-by-play, just put this in on mute and just try your best.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah.
No, he drops it!
A great angle from SFAT to make it back. But SFAT...
Now, that was a guess. The bear?
Which, go back.
The one that's coming up right now.
No, he drops it.
A great angle from Esfet to make it back, but
That one?
Esfet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he guessed the tech in place.
Yeah,
or tech to the right.
He tech in place or no tech or tech to the right.
If it tech to the right, then he would have only gotten the weak hit.
Yeah, he would have been early and it would have knocked Esfat into the stage. He guessed. I'm pretty sure he guessed no tech.
No tech or tech in place would have been a strong back air.
So here, this is actually an option selection that we see.
He drops it.
A great angle from.
So there.
Yeah.
At that side B, if you're, a reaction suite that Trike likes to do is that if you're going at height to just grab ledge, then he stays on the ledge. If you're going higher, he relies on his invincible ledge dash and just his ledge dash tech and his timing to get this grab.
Right.
Yeah.
Back.
I would jump up. Well, I don't know if I would necessarily, but after that up throw,
I'd probably just wave dash back.
I would wave dash on.
Oh, you see, you go straight on there.
Straight onto the
Great angles
platform.
from Esfet to make
Like
it back.
up throw, wave dash on platform instead of the back air. That way you can cover all of the options.
I feel like you lose to some stuff.
No, because he had to either tech or land. So you either get up, and if he didn't tech, you shield, and wait for the roll or the get up attack, and then wave dash out of shield, or
you could
grab
swing and shine there or something.
Correspondingly. Or if he tech rolls, you just follow and punish.
Yeah. Hax kind of, that's actually a situation where Hax felt like he had to make up a big lead. And so he took a gamble, and not only did he throw on tech in place here, or no tech, he also tried to force a bear afterwards.
He drops it.
A great angle from Esfet to make it back, but Esfet.
That's greedy, yeah.
Bad place to attack him.
Obviously, you can't analyze like this in the set, but I think you should get, if you're a commentator, you should get more used to having people analyze with you and getting more of a view on what's happening in a match, because that lets you give more insight when things come up, in the faster version of watching this in real life.
Still getting comboed here. It's taking a lot of damage. It's really good for Hax to see actually get an early kill, and then it's anyone's game.
Right. So you see there, instead of using the back air wall-out strategy that Esfat has been using, Hax started going in for nairs, he started going for grabs to get kill options, whereas
that's pretty good by Zane. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Esfat has been really focusing on just walling out when he has Hax near the end.
That was a misclick.
Yeah, a little misclick.
Most of these guys starting to launch maybe all over the place.
I do not ever like saying that.
What did he say?
He said both of them starting to Mom Spaghetti. Let's talk about Mom Spaghetti and why we feel that we say this on commentary and that kind of thing.
Never, ever.
So Mom Spaghetti goes back to, for those of you that don't know this, which you probably all do. This, of course, the famous Eminem song Mom Spaghetti that he wrote. Watch a little bit of this.
Mom Spaghetti.
We'll watch a little bit.
It's Mom Spaghetti. We speak on spaghetti. There's vomit on his sweat spaghetti. Mom Spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm spaghetti. He drop bombs, but he keeps on spaghetti. When he wrote down, the whole crowd goes spaghetti. He opens his mouth, but spaghetti won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. Spaghetti's run out. Time's up. Over. Stand back to spaghetti. Oh.
This song was made for Melee.
Exactly. So that's the idea that when people get nervous, the original line is there's vomit on a sweater already, Mom Spaghetti. It's when you're choking, when you're nervous and when you're freaking out. But I think there's a difference between careful play and a few being over safe execution flubs and just straight up just spaghettiing random stuff.
I think they both spaghetti quite a bit in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, I feel like you can say other words. I think it's getting cliche at this point.
I think that spaghetti is pretty much a community term for mess-ups at this point.
But it's also kind of denigrating to the player.
And it's in the lexicon. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. And it's a short, succinct way to get it across. I just wouldn't spam it constantly.
Yeah.
Like any other place.
God damn, Esfat's picking some tricky spots.
Oh, yeah. There will take the stock.
You don't really know that yet, but
yeah, there's no way he was making that.
It's true, but Wrestler's been calling a lot of home runs early.
Okay, that was not one of them.
No,
I believe you.
But for those of you that know Yankees baseball like I do, you got John Sterling. It's going. It's caught by the first baseman.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hacks has brought it back from a 2-stock deficit.
Yeah, Shook is great. I love Shook.
The crowd in his ear. Oh, good up tilt.
That was.
Can you get this edge guard?
Do you think he should have just gone lower?
You should have just down smashed him instead of up tilting him. That
Yeah.
would have killed him.
Thanks, Destiny. Yeah, thanks. We explained Mom Spaghetti, the most important part of this entire match. So down smash, I feel like it's a timing commitment, and up tilt comes out fast, and you know you're gonna get a bear at this percent, right?
Good up tilt.
But he got a weak bear,
and that let him live.
You don't need
the strong bear would have killed him.
Yeah,
probably.
Can you get this edge guard?
Or put him in a really bad edge guarding spot. But instead, we have this.
I don't want people to stress Hax's ledge dashing so much, but it's like I feel like every Fox just kind of backs the fuck off when Hax Money's on that ledge.
It's not a bad idea.
Because some bullshit's gonna happen.
Hax is pretty good on the ledge.
Yeah, it's got a longer timing window. It's safer. Down smash covers ledge better. Up tilt covers everything else better.
Last chances for Hax.
And that's okay to say that because it really is.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he had the grab, but then he did the Jeff spot dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this game can always
I was gonna say I didn't like.
But the up smash is gonna take
it.
S-Bat with a
earlier, but
JP2
then
for
he fixed
one.
it.
Yeah.
And then he won.
I think it's going to be in Hax's benefit to go to a slightly smaller stage because I think that S-Bat's dash dance game is really messing him up. We see S-Bat winning neutral more often than not right now just because of his weird pacing.
And it is going to come down to what's banned, but there you go, exactly as you said, Hax Money picks.
Wow, that was actually a really good call by Zane. Like, I don't like to guess stages. Husband really let it ride or die with his opinions on whether big or small worked. For those of you that remember Lan Diego, the commentators there said it's weird that these Samuses and Sheiks are taking Fox to Fountain because the ceiling is so low. That was not good. That was not so good. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
It's the smallest.
But Zane really going in. I just call the smallest stage in the game.
I don't know how you call counter picks in Dittos.
Yeah, I don't either. And I also don't know how you call counter picks in Hax Moneyland, where I've seen them counter pick Battlefield 8,000 fucking times.
Right.
2%. It takes them to Yoshi's.
Like, the things that Hax tries to do are insane, and I think it's okay to gush over them. So there he actually tried dash, jump, cancel, shine.
Yeah.
Wave dash down. Still got to punish.
Followed it up.
Yeah, got to punish. He wasn't, Kobe.
There are so few players who could pull that off, mess up that shine, and then still get a follow-up.
Well, that's a little bit of, because
we don't see anyone in San Diego do stuff like that.
Trey kind of does.
He doesn't he doesn't make up when he messes up a tech. He doesn't usually follow it up.
SFAT just straight up missed the tech and then accidentally mashed got up there.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of the easiest thing to cover. Okay.
We got the chain grab online.
Yeah. It's dangerous to call it chain grab, though. It's good to note that they're not. Like, I feel like there's like a spectrum, right? There's always up throw, up smash. There's up tilt sometimes and up smash sometimes, but try and re-grab. And then there's literally chain grab them until they are on a platform.
Yeah. So on a stage like this, when it comes to chain grabbing, I'll absolutely up throw. If I'm in center and grab you, I'll absolutely up throw you like twice max, because 3 times will let you get to the platform.
Yeah.
So what I do is I throw you 3 times and up smash you the 3rd time. Most damage.
40 points on 38 shots. Fucking Kobe. What a monster. Wait, the Clippers getting bodied? They were up by like 15 when I saw them. And there again, it's an SFAT F throw again. Hax goes down.
Goes for the F tilt bait, but he misses the
Hax
angle.
has that center station control. SFAT getting in. These guys are really just trading blows back and in. Not seeing a lot of combos because these guys are so great at their defense game.
While that's true, I'm not sure what it added.
I'm not sure what to make of that exchange. I think they're trying to...
They're just scrapping.
Shine just...
You're scrapping?
Yeah.
And so, what do you say about that? Not too much.
Yeah, they're just going at each other.
Yeah, and
I can't think of much either.
And part of that is analyzing. Then you're like, okay, let's go back to like just talking about Melee with each other, that kind of thing.
Talk about players. You could talk about other stuff. Because keep in mind, you don't have to talk about the match that's going on. It's generally good to do that.
Yeah, right.
And don't let tangents drag you off for 3 minutes. But 15-second stories, they can add a lot to a commentary.
Almost getting in the way.
It's a straight filthy jab, though. I gotta say.
Oh.
Randall.
Almost getting in the way, but that's fine. Again, as you said, doing a great job with these short ones to make it back.
Yeah.
That was actually a big flow.
Good observation.
Yeah. So, in, dash attack, quick primer on that, when you're at mid-high percents, you can't really ASD down or CC tech.
No.
Dash attack, just get popped.
That's fine. Again, as you said,
that's why you don't get hit by the dash attack. Oh!
Yeah, that's the big mess up there.
Oh, no. How do you short hop fair instead of up smash there? What input are you doing?
Perfect dash, perfect jump, like instant jump dash. I don't know. It's actually a really rare flub.
Yeah. He must have just not pressed up in time.
Yeah.
Has a really good awareness of where Randall is. Oh, that was a really unsafe forward snap.
So there, actually, SFAT tried for a regrab.
This is why.
He tried for a regrab there. And that was,
not optimal.
Well, you can't regrab unless they fall through the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really unsafe forward snap.
Then again, I mean, to SFAT's credit, Hax was super far away from the platform when he threw him up, and he DI'd as hard as possible.
Just sick DI.
That was.
They're going over each other a little bit too much. I kind of.
Protective there, where possibly Albert would have killed. And he gets the up there on the top platform.
That was real.
So sometimes a lot of this matchup comes down to these days what DI and what up throw positioning will make it possible to cover two options like that. He covered tech away and tech in place with the same up air.
Which is just nuts.
Just crazy.
Nice. Just every time one of the police bosses is at the end of the stage, watch which way the other one is facing.
Oh, it's Hax throwing him off.
It's the other way around for Hax.
Oh my god.
And that is some insane edge guarding coming from Hax. This might be a
That's money. He's back.
See, Wrestling called it way too early there. You just said, you gotta watch it unfold.
That is some insane edge guarding coming from Hax. This might be a...
He did say might be.
Yeah.
No, not quite. All started with one shine, and that upsmash not enough to kill. So Hax with a second least on life as he's continuing to do so much damage, and a great...
What do you think about that up smash? That was not a good Zephyr up smash.
Could have been better.
Yeah.
Could have waited a bit.
Could have been. You think he should have, on reaction, turned around?
Go back again?
Yeah.
Kill. So Hax with a second least on life as he's continuing to do so much damage, and a great...
Turnaround would have killed him.
He very, very clearly saw the roll coming.
I think he just didn't input the turnaround in time. Happens to me about 40% of the
Can't
time.
roll in, keeps him alive.
Which is not great.
But grabbing the edge from SFAT. That's a very East Coast versus West Coast thing.
Called the shorten.
It was grabbing the ledge from Hax Money. Hax died.
Yep.
As he's continuing to do so much damage, and a great tech roll in keeps him alive. But grabbing the edge from SFAT. That's a very East Coast versus West Coast thing. Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, there we go.
Because it was the wrong way. The wrong person edge guarded the person. You want to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, it's not really an East Coast versus West Coast thing.
We're going to cover
He
short.
started calling it out. He knows that the shortens are coming down, and so he's going to read them.
Well pointed out by Zin there. Randall silliness. There I felt like what happened, and that's maybe a little bit of a nebulous thing. Hax didn't feel comfortable moving in, so he kind of did some nebulous, semi-non-committal jumps around the side platform, and then S5 read that and came in with a bear.
Yeah. He caught the double jump is what happened.
Yeah,
that wasn't a read.
I guess he just kind of walked up, reacted to it, yeah.
Yeah. Walked up, waited below the platform, waited for him to do double jump, caught him with a back air.
Oh wow, just chaining those stairs together.
And now we're starting to see some combos from Hax that have started to win this game. He has the soft lead.
It's a tough spot.
After the Hax is all over him.
Coverage.
Yeah!
That'll do it. Wow. He does a second shine just
unnecessary.
So that's what we call the rickety shine, and that's what they call the J-Man shine.
The rickety shine.
That's the shine Rickety taught me, where you jump up while you're invincible and you just tag him. Rick's the one.
Rickety has insane shine timings, incidentally.
All the old school players.
He does not need invincibility. He will just walk up and shine you.
He'll just hurt you.
He'll just sit at the ledge and wait for you to up B at him, and he'll shine you.
If you guys got some old school Foxes, they all know how to Armada shine. Like they literally, like that was what shine spiking was. It wasn't any of this pussy ass invincibility stuff.
No, you would just go down and shine them out of the middle of their traveling up B.
Yeah. They wouldn't even wait for the hitbox to stop. They would just get frame perfect shines every time.
Shine blind ruined everything.
Remember that? You remember that one terrible TP Fox video with Smack That on it from 2005 where he gets these ridiculous shines? I'm like, are you serious? You shine better than like all the Foxes now.
No one can do it anymore. It's a lost art.
Yeah. So what I find actually really notable is how aggressive Ansfat's being around Hax's ledge dash timings. Like he's keeping in that zone. A little bit more aggressively than I expect.
Yeah.
So I guess he's invincible here, so he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he just chooses to up tilt, pressure him away from the center of the stage.
Yeah.
Reverse now. Hax now with 3 stocks away. Zach with the impetus.
But Hax just takes it back with a ledge dash.
They try to say it's smart.
Is actually coming in super handy for him. That was a great
Ooh, shine that shield, baby.
We're seeing Hax just get so many more hits in neutral because of how small his stage is. And even on Hax's side, and he just shines him out of the
Oh my god, that's it! Oh!
And the crowd pops off Hax with the most amazing game 2 comeback
That
I've
was
ever seen.
incredible. Oh my god.
Can you call it a comeback?
He's been here for years. Yeah, it's not really a comeback, but he kind of flubbed the idea. That's okay.
On him.
Yeah. So that was actually super crazy. I think part of the reason SFAT went that far off...
Can we go back and watch that stock
again? Yeah,
that's
fucking sick.
That was... I need to understand what happened.
There's some super modern Fox ideas here.
Hits in neutral because of
So that's ridiculous. That's actually...
First off!
That's 100% insane.
That's how he starts it.
Yeah, compared to game 1 for sure. Like, come back into the set.
That was a great call on your part.
So he catches jump backdoor in there. He actually called short in there.
He did.
Cover short again.
That's would not have hit the non-short.
But who covers ledge cancel?
Go back a second. I want to see if he shortened that side B.
It was ledge cancel.
No, it was ledge cancel, but I want to see if he shortened it to ledge cancel it.
We're seeing Hax just get so many more hits in neutral.
Hard to
say. No, it was not a shorten.
It felt like shorten though. It felt like maybe. I don't know.
It was either 3/4 or full.
It was either they're 5 lengths.
2/3?
They're 5 lengths, right?
No.
I think they're 5 lengths.
There's no way.
We can pull this up now.
We can.
Yeah, I don't think it was a shorten. But I think, especially if you don't know and you're just watching stuff at home, like part of commentary work is getting to know the game better. Yeah. And so it's good to have people that you trust. So now we're going to watch.
So today I'll be going over Fox's different side B lengths,
2,
showing you how to perform each of them and showing you the differences.
4.
The first thing you want to know is the different lengths in the side Bs. It seems pretty straightforward, but some of these are frame perfect inputs.
Alright.
The first important thing you're going to want to take note of is this right here. At frame 20, you'll notice this whoosh sound. The reason this is important is because each cancel needs to be input at a specific frame. So here's the first cancel. You'll need to hit B on either frame 20 or 20.
From what I remember, some of them are frame perfect and some of them are 2 frame windows.
Yes.
21 in order
the first is the easiest.
That's the one that you kind of always feel out. There's something about the timing.
It needs to have B pressed on frame 22.
Yeah.
It is slightly longer and also has a hitbox.
That one's the hardest for me.
The last cancel will need to be put on frame 23. It also has a extended hitbox as well as additional.
That one's tough.
It's good to know all these because it gives you an extra option to go for with B.
The mid?
It can also save you from time to time.
So it's actually pretty. We just talked about the timing windows on that. It's good to keep in mind, human reaction time is something easily approximated as 15 to 18 frames, and you can think about ideas like this.
This isn't about reaction though. This is about prepping timing.
Well, I mean, as far as react to short...
reacting to accidentally side being, that's...
Because Lovage used to do that, Cole used to do that. You have the window. You have to know instantly.
4 frames.
Yeah, you gotta react
4 frames of leeway.
Here's an example of it in use in a match this here versus Hugs. At this exact positioning, it's hard to tell whether I'm going for...
Wes actually used to do this thing where it'd be super high, and he would mix up between shorten from super high and just fall the ledge.
I've noticed people actually doing that a lot more nowadays.
Yeah.
The reason for this is that the full
they'll get to the platform height
as the no
to make it seem like side being there is a viable option, and
Since they are all different lengths, you'll want
I
to
think it's the
experiment
best
with
side
exactly
mix
how far they go
from off
and
stage.
different ledge cancels in order to optimize the recovery options. I really wish I had a way to help you guys perfect the timing a little better, but it's really just one of those things you'll need to grind out to get the hang of. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Feel free to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to break.
So I guess it's 4, huh?
Yes.
I always thought it was 5.
No.
I never explained why it was 4 in my head, but hey. So that's good. So going back to the edge guard, I think F smash, down smash wouldn't have covered the right timing windows maybe, but it's hard to say. So here he just straight up full on tried to challenge a Hacks Money ledge dash, and that seems antsy in this spot.
It seems just like always a bad idea all the time.
Yeah, it's 3 shortens in full. So Hacks Money, he goes actually farther than usual because he's charging a smash. And so you go, you know, you lose. You know, it's kind of the approximation is that you're 1.2 times lighter.
And Randall, even on Hax's side, and he just shines him.
Double shine is super sick to chase into tech at the edge because
best right where he was.
Yeah,
because it sends him off stage really far.
You can cover spot dodge sometimes. You can if you hit with both, it's fine. If you hit with either one, it's fine.
Not even necessary, but
yeah, no, it's good. Finishes the game, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody can learn. Everybody can learn double shine
timing. You can't
timing.
check out there.
Everyone can learn how to do lame, stupid shit with double shine, and it's amazing. And it's a
game 1. We're going to Battlefield.
They might stack. We're not really sure. So like, look how scrubby double shine can be.
Is there a
exactly where this is?
Yeah, it's still ledge. He commits to it. Full extension.
Ooh, catches him with the double shot.
It's kind of like just this natural timing when you're going below. I don't know.
I remember seeing you get on by that.
What? No, that was me.
that you?
That was me.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Any scrub can do it.
Okay.
Because I can do it. Any scrub can do that.
You're on the PR, Jake.
In an imaginary region.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, there's I don't know. It's kind of like this thematic idea with foxes, like really like natural thing where all the foxes do this. I'm sorry, Chain Ace. Shouts to Chain Ace. Ladies love Daniel Logan. But I gotta show my man PC Chris doing him dirty.
The fact that you know these timestamps.
This is bad. This is actually that's a great drill. See double shine to cover tech.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Thunder's combo to double shine and then runs off and shines them
again. It's not just to cover the tech either. Like if they don't land, it just sends them farther.
It does. It's all I use it as kind of the timing thing. I didn't think he went farther than it, but he definitely always goes down from double shine. I can't explain it. We're pretty sure the knockback stacks or something, but
yeah, it at least feels like it.
Yeah, we could watch Ultra lose the shirtless guy go.
No.
Oh no. So it's kind of, I don't know, in my head is this the thematic fox idea where if you get the double shine, you just always, you know they're below. Because if you hit with both, they go below.
Yeah.
So the only thing that you do, you can literally always follow them out and just, unless they're super good.
That's it! Oh!
What could he have done?
Pops up.
Nothing.
SFAT's super good.
SFAT, okay.
He died like a punk.
SFAT can basically just pick where he can up B, at which point Hacks can follow him and shine him out of the beginning frames of it.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
I've been playing with baiting
Hacks
foxes
with the most amazing game 2 comeback. That was incredible.
And then just trying to you can try and shine
accepting
him.
my inevitable death,
or
taking them with me.
Yeah.
And sometimes I even lure them far enough down that they're not used to it, and I manage to make it back anyways.
But
and then they're dead.
But it's Yoshi's, so like you also
Yoshi's you
also have like no
because there's not enough space to drop down.
Hacks just went for the invincible ledge dash, signed SFAT, who was charging an up smash at the ledge, and took him all the way across to take him off. And Hacks has gone on record as saying Fox's invincible ledge dash is too good, especially on Yoshi's story, where he has the opportunity to do it onto that platform as well.
It's also the slick ledge, yeah.
You can also do that on Battlefield, but there's also the fact that landing the invincible ledge dash on Yoshi's story is easier because of the lip.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hacks isn't worried about that.
You can just press left and press right, straight, and he'll do a perfect ledge dash.
I mean, Hacks fucking money doesn't care.
Best of 3.
Could be impossible. So
in top 32.
And the crowd all for Hacks right now. Let's see if they help him.
Okay, I think that might have been a read on the dash. dash
Now
dance game.
this stage does have a lot of ground space, so SFAT can go back to running away like he was doing in game 1.
He's not exactly running away. I wouldn't say that was what it was.
They're dancing in and out of each other's range, but they're not running away and camping.
Yeah, Dame, this is actually super weird because it's not well documented and no one I've seen has ever convinced me, besides my heart and my feelings and soul, that Double Shine goes farthest. But he says, in Melee, the method of knockback stacking used varies on how many frames separate the first and second hit, in addition to the relative angle between them. When the two hits are separated by fewer than 10 frames, the second hit's knockback always replaces the first. This prevents hacks that hit repeatedly from accelerating the character that hit with each strike, which would be the case that they're added. This can also lead to some interesting scenarios. But the thing about Double Shine is, when you're doing Double Shine even perfectly, the shines come out more than 10 frames away from each other. Which is surprising, but it's true. So it's more than 10 frames. If the two hits are separated by 10 or more frames, the knockback is either set to the stronger value or the two are merged. The relative angle comes into play. If the angle is large enough, the two hits are merged with vector addition. However, if the relative angle is small, the stronger hit's used and entirely replaces the weaker one.
I don't want to think about this.
So basically, Shine takes more than 10 frames to do double. Yeah.
Can I just up smash you?
You can probably up smash.
Okay.
But that's actually kind of the mix up of up throw Double Shine. Because up throw Double Shine there, you're expecting... Up throw Double Shine is really like the mix up between up throw and you're going to re-grab me and up smash me. Shit, that's way too many numbers I put up there. This is actually like a weirdly hard video for me to find. Yeah, and this is the big debate that we have with up throw triple shine. So I'm looking for it right now.
Is up throw triple shine a big debate?
Oh, in my world it is.
Uh-huh.
Whether up throw triple shine works or doesn't work is crucial. Because if up throw triple shine works and stacks in the right way, my working theory right now is that if you get one shine that sends them higher and one shine that sends them lower, then man, there's
so if they DI it differently each time, what are the odds of that?
Well, it's not DIing differently, but it's like if you hit with the top of the shine and then the side of the shine, then the two would then merge, and then you know.
I guess, but hitting them so close together means you're probably going to hit with the same part of the shine for each one.
Yeah, Crush versus Metal Wing. Exactly.
Unless you like do a ridiculous delay on your double shine and still manage to hit them.
So back to watching Melee.
Yeah.
So the theme of today is, watching Melee in depth and getting used to like how we should approach watching games at home in preparation to commentate.
But maybe Hacks figured something out in game 2 to nullify that.
Yeah, I think we saw his punish game start to come together in a big way.
By the way, just a quick note about weak Nair.
Yeah, I think we saw
that shit gets crouch canceled forever.
Yes. Coming up right
by that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we saw.
So what's happening there is that he fast fell the bear, and so he's holding down anyway. And then he just... The rising Nair, Hax was trying to use it to bully out of the corner, which is what Hax loves to do. He loves to bully out of the corner with
You'll
moves.
see how he gets out of the corner in a second. It's really good recognition on his part, actually.
And Hax's
so he just knew that he was right in the middle
yeah.
of where his roll animation would be. So he just rolled right past.
Yeah.
And instant stage advantage.
Yeah, Hax money. Rolling's good. Rolling's good.
And you don't really expect it in high level play, not often.
And SFAT had 2 good crouch cancels to avoid it, and now he's reversed the situation.
Which can make it good in exceptional
circumstances. It's not always these long strings of hits. It's pure efficiency.
Yeah, as you see right there.
I gotta start doing that dash attack.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's some old bullshit. It really is. Metal Wing taught me how to triple shine grab. Isn't that why the cunt spike? But isn't shine all one hitbox that has the same angle? I don't think that's true. It is one hitbox, and it does have the same...
It doesn't it?
It depends on where you get hit, right? Is it just left or right?
I thought it just sent you down and away.
I guess it always sends you down.
Always. Like I've hit people with shine from below them, and it sends them down and away.
Yeah. So a thing that you want to be careful about is spreading misinformation like I do, or like I am doing right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, right now we're working on spreading it, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put you in the air.
What the fuck? What is this?
So this is...
I need data.
Yeah, so you can select the character that you're going to get hit by, you can select the move, you can select what's going on. So Shine just basically sends you... That's not right, I want it in the air. Let me do it in the air? Well, what about the ground? So, okay. Shine is kind of weird, to be honest.
Couldn't we just look this up?
We probably could. Yeah. I wish it would show me hitboxes. But anyway, the idea is... Okay, down special ID 0. Oh, because I didn't click that. That would help.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So the angle is 0. It sends you straight to whatever direction you're facing. That's okay. Knockback growth. Set knockback based. I picked Fox's down special, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in particular, there is only one. And it sends you... It looks like it sends you straight out.
Well, it alters.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? So it always sends you straight. But it doesn't. That's not what we see,
But
right?
it alters rapidly because weight.
It does alter rapidly because weight, but when you shine
Because
spike someone,
when you
they're not
shine
going
Jigglypuff,
out. She doesn't go...
she doesn't go straight down unless you DI straight down.
So I guess...
Like, I've seen Shine send Jigglypuff up because they were DIing up.
I guess that's a
So,
thing. Something feels weird intuitively about it, though. So let's talk about that. Let's go to Puff. Why can't I find Puff? There's Puff.
She's right there.
Yep.
See?
Oh wow, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Weight.
You can go up.
It's weight.
It's
gotta
weight.
be.
Yeah, it's super weight, isn't it?
Go to Peach.
Yeah. So if you
Let's
go to
just
Peach.
do science.
So Peach is just floaty as shit.
Not as floaty though.
Yeah.
Which is why you only see it slightly altered. So now let's go to, I don't know, Falcon.
Falcon's going down, baby.
Falcon's fatty. And there it is.
Falcon's eating shit.
So yeah, it's based on weight.
Yeah, it just happens so quickly.
Not weight, but fall speed.
It's
that
fall
makes
speed. Yeah,
total
it's not.
sense.
It's not weight. That's exactly what I was just saying.
Yeah.
Like Samus, if it were based on weight, Samus would, because it's when.
If
of
only
course,
it were based on weight.
It's how gravity affects the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
weight affects how
should
far
be
horizontally.
should be weight, but it's not.
Okay.
This game's freaking weird.
So my theory about Shine sending you at different trajectories.
Hold on. Weight affects how far horizontally. Fall speed affects how far vertically.
That sounds actually pretty right.
That.
So heavy ass character Bowser.
Okay, but this game isn't intuitive.
Well,
Like,
it does
if
weird
sounds
things about
right,
gravity.
That doesn't necessarily mean.
Well, sounds right with.
It is the case.
So that's Bowser.
Yeah.
That's what Bowser does. And Game & Watch.
Let's see Samus's.
Oh yeah, Samus.
High weight, low falling speed.
Samus is high weight, low falling speed. She doesn't go out very far horizontally, or she goes not that far vertically, pretty far horizontally.
Yoshi falls pretty slowly, right?
Let's
He should be pretty
Luigi falls like none, but then so does Puff.
Yeah.
So going back to Puff, Puff goes super far out,
It's
and
so disgusting.
you know, by falling speed, it kind of does seem to dictate how far they're going out. So Falcon should go down. Fox and Falco are.
Oh my lord.
That's almost gravity how they affect. That's fall speed. Yeah, it's a combination of weight and fall speed. So Zelda, yeah, going nowhere. Game & Watch. Mr. Game & Watch.
Now we know.
Game & Watch goes farther than you'd expect.
Yeah, Shine just shuts him down. Then again, literally everything shuts that character
Well,
down.
that's again weight impacting how far they're going out.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going pretty far out. Young Link would also go pretty far out, whereas Bowser, it's not going as far out. Luigi, not as far out.
Well, I don't know if I'd say that.
So there's probably a lot written out about that on this, but this is my equivalent of literally opening up Dolphin and testing things for the most part. Though I can't do things like test Double Shine, like whether Double Shine does the thing that I thought it would. So okay, that again back to the drawing board about whether Double Shine snacks knockback because of something about how the direction.
It adds more damage. Why not?
It's fun. I like it because of the timing window. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel a little hurt every time I get up throw Double Shined at the ledge.
It feels like it should have happened.
I feel like I shouldn't have let it happen, and that gets to me a little. So I only hope when I do that to my opponents,
it's morally
that the
devastating.
same thing happens.
Yeah.
It's the same reason I up smash people 3 times. It's just really discouraging.
Playing a Falco in Mayhem and pools, and I did like up throw double shine and then just noodles, you know, quick ledge grab. What is this?
That's an alarm.
And then he just sighed sadly.
Whipped the back air to cover all the low angles, and then had the dash attack up smash to cover the high angles. Such a smart play coming out from Hax right now. As we see SBAC
Wrestler not saying bad things.
not getting the same conversions that Hax is getting. We see that up smash taking the stop. He's mostly following.
It doesn't really seem like the conversions. If I remember right, Hax has got some pretty big punishes, so is SFAT. Hax, it's just whoever edges more neutral, if there's not a difference.
Up on Hax's defensive mistakes, right, rather than covering multiple options.
Right, and SFAT is
Damn, they're just waiting for him to come down. SFAT has not hit a single shield drop the whole set.
sort of player who makes you make
not great.
And the reason we care is because Shy Drop is used so much for movement to dash a little bit along the platform. You know, just holding up and shield dropping. Nobody.
We wouldn't care if he weren't trying to.
mistakes. That's what his game plan is all focused around. He's going to throw you off of.
See, that was a good Spidey sense situation there, where he knew he was super far late.
Who?
Like SFAT knew there was no way he was covering that tech option. Just tried to wait and cover.
Throw you off of pacing.
Wow, that was a weird miscue.
Make
Right here.
mistakes. That's what his game plan is all
So it's like he's got the up throw, he scopes get up attack happening, I think, and
I think he just jumped early.
yeah.
Throw you off of pacing
Yeah,
and
just-
then exploit that.
Spaces that down there. Really
And you will get those long.
SFAT loves doing that. They all love, now they love to do it when it changes, they love teleporting. When they do invisible shine to do that.
You will get those long strings that will just come together into a perfect up smash.
Taking a little break here
That
as they
F-tilt.
sit on the mountain level. This is a rock transformation.
You know what might pop them up? There is down tilt.
If
Three
it
such
goes
things.
through.
Oh!
Did he ledge cancel?
He wanted a ledge cancel and he missed entirely.
Oh,
That's gonna be some
Oh,
shit.
he went for
That's the
he
bad
went for
one.
the edge cancel on the ledge. He was trying to do it and then probably a down air, but he messed up. He managed to get out with only 15%. But oh.
Good summaries by Zane. I think Zane's summarizing a pretty tough matchup pretty well in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Get up attack, best move in the game. Well, it's like kind of a cliche thing, but it's also funny sometimes. It's really, it depends on what you like.
Their trade. That's how you know these two are evenly matched.
Yeah, that's okay. I
I was
mind.
wondering if we'd seen Infinite against the wall. But now,
That's not good.
There's
Wrestling, you
technically
can't.
no such thing as an infinite against the wall for Foxy Fox.
For characters that fall down from Shine, you don't infinite them in the same way, and
Yeah.
you can't even multi-shine them. And infinites are kind of silly because you can SDI a lot.
There are ways to combo them forever, but there are also always ways to get out.
Didn't you beat Zach in that one set when you infinite him against the wall? That was
all
fun.
the walls are gone. Game's still about even in percent and stocks.
I was doing just
if Max can make it
the
up here.
classic
Wow.
wave shine down, wave shine down, wave shine down, wave shine down.
Yeah.
No drills.
Yeah, that was really like the first thing where I really thought like Wrestling was wrong. Like Wrestling was pretty wrong, and people have a lot of misconceptions about the infinite and like how it works and that kind of thing, or whether it exists. So what I thought was really sick was that this was the second fair from Hax. From what I could tell, the first one was pretty clearly a flub.
Percent and stocks.
I thought that was a tech trap.
Which one?
That what we just paused on there.
But now all the walls are gone. Game's still about even in percent and stocks.
The forwarder was a tech trap?
I thought so, yeah. Or not a tech trap, but like a...
I like
you're not
using
expect-
forwarder there to be able to get the quick follow-up to a lethal finisher.
It's like you can try fair
I like
up,
to just do
like
that to
it's like,
Zach in the other room.
like your goal is try to like fair up
Game's
smash here.
still about even in percent and stocks.
Yeah, I literally just did this and followed up with an up smash to kill.
There's no way. There's no way the fair would ever combo him to the platform there.
No.
But what happens is then you have a tech, which then hacks.
What's he gonna do?
He wave dashes forward in anticipation here, actually, and then he goes for
dash attack.
Yeah, because
Max can make it up here.
Okay.
yeah, that works.
He's really close to teching that.
Yeah, but Hax loves. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess
if you know the percent, you know the percent.
I guess percentage wise.
I don't know the percents for dash attack, so.
Yeah, sometimes you can just let it ride, but you know, it's an idea that all top foxes are comfortable with. But you know, we all know that Hax does it. Watch how this ends.
He's just like, bruh. Oh, that jump was questionable, but we don't. Oh! And Z's doing it for New York.
Can we
I love the head
stop
clap.
talking about this for a second and talk about how you know the timestamps for specific actions in specific sets?
I mean, that's a giant set.
You did that for 2 other sets.
Okay,
in
fine.
the past half hour.
But what
is wrong with you?
That's part of watching Melee. You know,
Yes.
you can write notes somewhere. You can, when you remember ideas that you find interesting.
This man is insane.
It's, that's part of watching Melee. You just gotta watch a shit ton of Melee, and you gotta be.
You watch the most Melee out of anyone I've ever known.
I don't know about that actually. I think Santi and Zach and like all of those players actually watch, and they watch with intention, really, really well.
I wouldn't know how much Zach watches.
Got a dash attack. Hax takes the next stop.
Apparently he's been grinding text kill every day.
Yeah, that's sick.
He goes to ledge. Oh, that was really scary.
I'm trying to phrase my enthusiasm and excitement in a way that I enjoy listening to again. When I listen to it and I just feel like, ugh, I don't like hearing myself.
He did the tournament winner for ledge there. Oh, and he's so
And a great backer and some bad DI from Hax. Might spell the end of the stock. No!
That's another situation where we see SFAT really confident in challenging Hax's ledge dash. Which I think is scary because all foxes are a little bit different about how they do it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can kind of get the ledge.
Oh, wow!
SFAT missing the edge guard.
Ledge dash shine. And
Oh, and he just patiently waits for that roll.
What you want to be careful of when you're both not saying something, a little commentary metagame, you know the other guy wants to jump. You know the other guy wants to come in right there as soon as he sees something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just was thrown off by the options I saw SFAT take there.
Santi is sick at reviewing in the same way that Crush's tweets are great. Love Crush's tweets. Crush's tweets are so good. Kobe scored 60 points and the Lakers won. Let's go. Did he take 55 shots? We're going to have a little basketball break, Destiny fan. What happened?
Did he actually score 60
Look at this
points?
dash dance.
Oh, and he just patiently waits for that roll.
That dash dance game is so beautiful. You saw him bait Hax.
Isn't that his last game?
Yeah, it is the last game, yeah.
Damn.
Kobe. 50 shots.
He scored 60
50
damn
shots.
points. How many points did they score total?
Probably about 95. Alright.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah, I've got to go ultra.
They're just gonna lose now.
Oh, they won the
That's
game.
exactly what SFAT playing to make his opponents make mistakes.
I mean, they openly said we're just going to let Kobe shoot as much as he wants.
No, but like,
very
that was Kobe Bryant's last game, right?
East Coast,
Oh, dude, that was... Yeah, it was. But,
So
but look
they're
at
just
this.
gonna lose forever now.
Oh, yeah, well, they took a ridiculous amount of shots.
opponents make mistakes.
This is crazy.
And again,
So Hax F throws, and he had the idea, he just times it wrong. That was almost timing it
Not
like...
even that, but the lead up to the F throw, go watch that again.
Yeah.
Movement.
SFAT playing to make his opponents make mistakes.
Yeah.
And again,
Oh, classic little Hax money adjustments there. Little dash back for like 4 frames.
It
back
was in the blink of an eye, literally.
Yeah, and that's so hard to catch.
Very
And then he
question-
wanted it so bad, but I don't even think that you could...
Up tilt.
Like, you can't even run into that side B.
No.
Or you can't even run into that bear. That was so fast.
West Coast versus East Coast. East Coast is all about efficiency and maximizing your combos. West Coast is all about getting in your head.
Oh,
And it's-
That's actually kind of bullshit.
It is.
That's
It's complete
super
bullshit,
duper
and I'm so
bullshit.
sick of that stereotype.
I just do not want
I mean,
to do
that's
that.
completely me, 100%. But it's not the West Coast entirely.
Yeah, everyone's global now. Kind of.
Yeah.
Not really. Hax is global.
Everyone watches each other. Everyone learns from each other.
Hax is like the least East Coast Fox I've ever seen. And all the East Coast Foxes are different. Like, you've got the Florida Foxes, Florida Georgia Foxes, which are super different.
The most East Coast Fox I've ever seen is Mewtwo Kings.
DJ Nintendo.
DJ too.
Mewtwo King, yeah. And then I think every Fox in the East Coast wants to not be DJ Nintendo. So it influences them to go the other way. And they just get raw. Like, Milkman and Red get raw. Chillin' is goofy as hell.
Chillin' is...
He makes it go.
Unique.
Yeah. DJ Nintendo is the most East Coast Fox I've ever seen. Maybe Twitch, actually. Like, Crush plays a little bit more reserved sometimes in neutral, but it's just kind of smart. I don't watch enough Crush. Like, I watch Crush vs. Moth, but, like, they know each other super well, so I don't really know.
all about efficiency and maximizing your combos. West Coast is all about getting in your head.
Oh, kind of like second back air he caught him with.
It's so good.
So beautiful.
You don't want to be yelling something pertinent here, because this is the part that's going in the highlight reel.
Yes, we see SFAT getting completely edge-guarded by Hax, but he messes it up.
Like, it's not like everyone feels the impetus to also like learn the Armada Leffen stuff. You know, that mentality of the way things go.
Can't blame them.
They're kind of the most influential foxes besides Mango, who is so different that, you know.
Oh my god, Mango at Genesis 3, I feel like
those some foxes.
The Fox metagame hasn't caught up to what he did yet. Like,
he does a lot.
People need to go watch that top 8 and watch it again.
Watch what Hax Money does there.
SFAT getting completely edge guarded by Hax, but he messes it up.
It wasn't really a mess up.
It messed up his ledge dash.
Yeah,
and as we see,
and that's why he didn't get it.
Completely edge guarded by Hax, but he messes
No, even the ledge dash there, he wouldn't have covered ledge.
Yeah, I don't know why he ledge dashed actually. Maybe he expected him to go on stage.
He expected stage, yeah. Kind of the
try. So as we see, SFAT getting completely edge guarded by Hax, but he messes it up.
Gets the ledge cancel. Hax Money! What was that?
That was shine out of shield, wave dash attack to
shine out of
SDI
shield
down
baby.
into the ground.
Like,
I think.
I'm not like, you don't have to like jizz your pants every time that like a wave shine out of shield happens, but it's hard and it's cool and like it's at a super tight time. Like, come on, man, Resolute.
Dash to cover
it's exactly the right moment.
Oh, he didn't cover short end.
Back-air him.
So good from SFAT. He's nailed that every time he's gone for it.
Zephyr.
Didn't matter.
Yeah.
I can't believe that killed him. He knew it would kill him too.
Cook it!
While they're up smashing, which he could have easily because he side beat on stage.
He was close,
He just decides to swag out and up air him.
That's so filthy.
Single hit.
And that's.
And the short hop up air as Hax is up 2 stocks to 1. SFAT.
So you think you should ever comment on like what's going on in the player game? Because I think like Hax is like SFAT is like noticeably like collecting himself, being like, let's fucking go.
He's
like
right every time he's gone for it. Hax has only called it out once so far. He's gotta look out
right here.
And the short hop up air as Hax is
like SFAT pulling himself together there to be like, all right, let's bring it in. It's hard because you want to look at the game, you don't want to look at the cams, but
you know you have
up 2 stocks to 1. SFAT.
It's good to keep it at least in your peripheral vision.
Yeah.
And little paying attention.
Resolute doing the cliche stuff. Perfect shine out of shield. I mean, perfect timing as far as it goes.
Another note on the cams, actually, the time to watch those is when one player is dead.
Yeah, that's
when you're gonna get actions happening on cam.
Yeah.
Weird spacing. That reverses the situation. Have Hax at the corner.
Okay. You just kind of lose your shit while you watch Hax combo. Then you gotta think of like something to say here.
Yeah, there's dead air.
Can you read some local bad commentary after this? Amesbury, do you have anything in mind, or do you want me to just... I've been like kind of...
That's kind of a trap, isn't it?
Yeah,
if you pick it...
If I pick it,
then you're like calling this commentary bad.
Well, I mean, honestly, my set versus Toki was like, apparently they just roasted me the whole time. I don't...
You probably don't want to do that on this stream.
I don't want to do that.
Don't do that. That's a bad idea.
I kind of do.
Don't.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And Hax has off stage, and he's
you gotta pick who's doing. You either gotta pick who's doing it, or I think that's where synergy comes in the most. Who's popping?
Yeah, and the only way you can really pick
takes it over SFAT 2-1. Wow.
Know the commentator, have commentated with them before, or decide beforehand, which no one ever does that. Because why would you?
Because that was like a big bad habit of mine where I always overpowered there.
Mm.
Yeah.
You can turn off autoplay, right?
Yeah, of course. Hax is a crazy person. Hax is legit just a crazy person.
He's...
Yeah. What a monster.
Is he top 2 Foxes US now?
It's hard to say. They all go so far. But he's got...
Like, because top Foxes US. Mango. Hax?
Question mark.
Who's next?
I mean, it really depends. It's like whichever one has the hot tournament, we're going to say. Hax is right now got the hottest tournament.
Yeah.
You know, it really depends.
I'm not even talking just tournament results, like just
in terms of it's hard. It's always hard for Hax
overall.
When are non-pluff Samus is going to learn how to play against Ganon? It's how you play against Ganon. You go back to the character select screen, you pick Sheik. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
All right. I'm going to go get food.
All right.
That's what I came out here to do.
So really, our big point is you want to level up your ability to watch Melee, and you know when you're at home, take some time. Either try and commentate things by yourself. Think about what you like. Use every set that you see as an opportunity to learn and improve. And you've got to elevate the level of which you see this game. And so we actually went pretty, we wanted a lot of side stuff. Hax, SFAT, Silent Wolf, Lucky or something, right? I feel like if Silent Wolf had not gotten 6-0'd or 6-1, excuse me, by S2J, and it had some 6 sets with West balls, we could be talking a little bit different. Those are crazy. For me, the problem is I take too long to process stuff that happens. And Dame, that's a bit of you playing Samus. I'm just kidding. It's a slow character a little bit sometimes. It's just practice. Yeah, even if your level of understanding of the game is high. I feel that a lot of people feel that their understanding of the game is high, and it can always improve. But it's about articulating key things as quickly as possible, and that's what makes good play-by-play synthetic commentary. And I think a good place to practice that is something like a Fox Ditto or something crazy. Fox Dittos, Falcon type sets. Wizzy vs. Omps is actually super sick because I feel like Wizzy plays correctly against so many bad characters. That's really fun. So if you have any commentary of your own, anybody, or any commentary that you wanted me to say something about or any questions, just link it in the chat. It should be okay. What I think of the Pound Top 8 commentary. So I talked about this last week. Dude, wife and husband gotta watch Melee. I think the biggest thing they were guilty of was not watching Melee. And it was super clear a lot of the times, whether it was husband revealing that he had never seen an S2J set or didn't know what a Johnny stock was, to them just missing details of what was going on and running with this narrative that they... Basically, like, husband asked wife, like, I don't know who S2J is. Who is he? And then wife said he misses edge guards. And then they like kind of got in their head that all they were going to talk about is that they were playing bad. And it got really gross really quick. They got to watch more Melee, especially husband. Wife watches more from what I understand. This was actually a ridiculous set. So something that I think people aspiring to commentate at this level, top 8, top 32s at Nationals, what I've realized, you really have to be watching player analyses. Not only do you learn more about the game, but you learn more about how the players view the game. And you can talk about that later. You can talk about their views a little bit. So, for example, you can, it's multi-tournament commentary conditioning, where you watch Hacks play, SFAT play Hugs, and you're like, what do I say about this? Then you watch SFAT's analysis on the matchup, where he says stuff like this, and you kind of learn what his...
And
let's go a little bit farther.
And then you can fool around with. I haven't immediately.
Let's listen a little bit here.
You literally hold to get out of it.
Right out here.
No wait, I should mention right now. All right, the way to get out of Samus's up B. There's many ways, but the easiest way that I found to get out of it is to just hold behind Samus. So whichever way Samus is facing, just literally. Okay, where's my controller?
This is when SFAT demonstrates how to hold behind on a controller.
This has got to be a controller, right?
Which is amazing. I love SFAT. It's so funny.
You literally just hold behind Samus. Whichever way she's facing, you hold behind her.
It's true.
And that way you'll just get popped out immediately. And then you can fool around with. I haven't.
This actually isn't 100% correct. And Algebra can tell you about this in the chat. It's not actually how this works, and it's not really the optimal thing to do against up B.
Been able to get this 100% of the time, but when I'm in the zone, I can get it 100% of the time. But I can't articulate it that well. Eventually, what you can do is you can find a cool sweet spot where the up B will actually shoot you down to the ground before Samus even lands, and you'll be able to punish her. But even if you just do the hold back DI, you'll usually get out before she lands, and then at the very least, you'll be safe. She's not going to be able to punish you if you tech and play smart. So I tried to do the back DI right there, and I kind of messed it up a little bit and got hit by a little bit too many hits of the B. I do a mid short in there. That's cool. So again, it's all about your tricky recoveries when you're fighting Samus, because if Samus misses an edge guard, that's huge because she can't just quickly get you again, right? So if she misses an up tilt or something, that's a free recovery. And luckily, again, Samus's shield is not very good, so you kind of just gotta chip away at her shield,
Alright, so basically, I think these types of videos, if you've got the time, are really good to watch. SFAT basically tries to disrespect Samus as hard as she humanly can, or he humanly can. She's humanly capable of being disrespected. And he talks about some ways that you do that. Her shield sucks. She gets comboed in places you don't think she does. She has to deal with Fox's entire recovery suite, and it's pretty tricky. And so multi-tournament commentary conditioning is when you watch some of these match analyses and then you use those to analyze your games better. And maybe you go into their stream and you ask them questions or that kind of thing. And then there's Hugo's multi-tournament conditioning. And you got to keep up with the memes. You don't have to. But you got to know what a Johnny Stock is. That's no good. Okay, what's good? What's good, Apple? Will we commentate Kobe's last game? You know what? I'm going to pull up... Oh, well, SSBM tutorials. Did a cool thing that I want to watch later. So let's take a little bit of a mental break here. Kobe 60 points in the finale, shooting probably 50 shots. Probably many. Kobe, 22 for 50 from the field. Yeah, that's an amount of shots that we normally take. Yeah. So let's see. There was one other game that obviously I wanted to look at, which was the LA Clippers. See if they got that number 73 and Golden State. Excuse me. Somebody tricked me earlier about this, and they got it 73-9. Spoilers. Sorry, he shot 50 shots. Kobe.
On behalf of...
I just want to see how many Steph scored, and that's pretty much all I want out of this. Steph Curry, 15 for 24. He made 10 out of 19 three-pointers and scored 46 points. So 46 off 24 shots and six free throws. All right, Curry. Real nice. Curry passed 400 threes on the season. Amazing. Okay. So, good to watch analyses, especially the Mango analyses. Those are sick. Those I absolutely recommend. One channel that I really like that's coming up, NMW, is starting to stream, and he's got a good game. He's got a good game sense, and he's got a good mind for what he's looking for. A lot of hyper modern, Marthy Tech stuff. And then there's Reslived. I think made a Fox Samus video about how down throw is good. But what I learned is that while Reslived is not 100% correct with what he's saying, he definitely at least thinks about the game every so often, and has not a bad eye for analyses. So I didn't think Reslived did too bad. I would like to see him, just be more comfortable with Melee by playing it more, watching it more. Did I say Marthy stuff? I meant Falcon. I'm sorry, like hyper modern Falcon. He doesn't look at chat at all. Yeah, I mean, NMW's realized in his head he's just going to try grinding this analysis, and and he'll interact sometimes, and that's okay. Also, can we focus on one of the truly great pop-offs as we pick what we're going to do next?
After that, it's a song. Right? I mean, that's what it sounds like. Definitely. This is one with the force. Oh, alright, let me give yourself out of that situation. There was a lot of damage coming in from my aspect.
Hollis is actually really lucky that he only took a laser for that whip.
Silver warning laser. Oh, okay. No, I see he's not dead right there. I can see they want to try to overcommit to that back here. It was like,
Tense moment. Oh, the shield was getting really low there.
That DI was amazing.
Hugs! We did not expect the missile to connect after that neutral. You just saw Hugs up on his feet after connecting that. Hungry Box.
See, that was some good D1 and TK. They got into it. It was tense. It was exciting, and they did some nice stuff. And Hugo did get a little bit lucky. Multi-tournament conditioning. Amazing. So yeah, that's a situation where I think I thought TK and D1 did well. They captured the hype well. What do you think of D1 and TK at this event? So TK's natural thing are games he knows, streams he's comfortable with, either emceeing or talking about stuff where he knows enough about what's going on and he can get hype and he can get excited. He talks extremely quickly, and he sounded very nervous at this event. And so it was pretty jarring for a while. I thought TK didn't do unbelievably badly. Like, I definitely liked it better than Pound 6 top 8. But, you know, he's got to build confidence for this. This is not a situation that he would be comfortable with. It's like I talked about Sky Williams. He can do invitationals with Smash 4 at his house. Genesis 3 top 8, he's not going to be as comfortable. Similarly for TK, an invitational where top 20 players are exclusively playing each other in a game that he's not as familiar or strong at is going to be tough for him. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see you, Amesbury. Hope everything's going good. Who won Make Money Off Melee? What happened? Do you think emceeing majors is the future? Really not sure how I feel about that. It really depends on how many people are there. I mean, so for these giant Evo type situations, Evo's always had an MC. That guy didn't really seem like he knew Melee very well. I think TK is trying to build a niche as far as emceeing the thing goes. So I'm interested to see where that goes. I emceed the big event Boulder had last weekend. It was the first time anyone in Colorado had done it. It was so much fun. Mafia. Okay, Mafia won. Pedro, Numbers. I heard Numbers took a set off Claps, which I thought was surprising given the records, right? Interesting. Yeah. Moff, T Pedro, 3 Numbers, yeah. Lid 5-0 Claps, what? Captain Crunch got bopped by Claps. My casting's on point. I can send you the VODs. You can down and look at them. Yeah, we're not doing too much right now. Let's take a quick look, for sure. Claps and Pedro traded 3-2 sets. But I thought Pedro was Claps. You mean Claps and Numbers? Claps and Jason, that is, right? Yeah, I mean, thanks. It's it's fun watching your guys' streams, and I really do think that you got to keep up with your scenes. You can't get caught watching winners quarters and not knowing who Infinite Numbers is, for sure. Like, the reality of it is, if you ask the right people, you're gonna know all the talent in every top 64. And if you don't, you need to keep track of it during. You've got to be a bit of an investigative reporter as far as hidden talent and who's doing well and why. Oh yeah. No worries. I got you. Part of that comes from watching streams, talking to people. Multi-tournament conditioning is amazing. That's so good. I think Hugo's stream is ridiculously hilarious, by the way. I thought it was very, very funny. Okay, so right now Apple, I think, is finding me some VODs that I can look at, for sure. If any of you have any commentary of your scene or something that you thought was interesting, please let me know. The only VOD from this video I haven't reviewed yet. Some kid. Dude, you can make... And it's really unfun.
I think they picked either one.
Alright. So just to introduce you guys to the Colorado scene really quickly. We'll talk about that. If you knew about New England, it wouldn't be that big of a surprise. Honestly, like, Alex is crazy weird to bet against, or for, because he can literally do anything. I don't think Alex is historically good versus ICs. I liked his way of approaching in a not scared way. I saw that set. It looked like Numbers kind of threw game 1 at him, and then 2 and 3 happened. A bit of unfamiliarity, but okay. I was going to go back to this. I wanted to talk about, but betting forward or against Alex 19 is weird because you literally just do not know how he's going to do in any given situation. I think I won money off him for Silent Wolf because I just wanted to let it ride on Alex. You don't really know, but Numbers definitely strong. I think Mike and Alex are getting kind of spooked about ICs lately. So it's interesting to see that he got that bracket. I want to see a lot of different people play him. Koval was a tough draw for him because Koval is scary good versus ICs. I don't remember the last time he's lost serious sets. Maybe Drunk Sloth's taken one, maybe. So just a little introduction to Colorado. Not too bad of a scene as far as middle of nowhere scenes go. Sorry, Apple, but you know what I mean. They've got some strong players. Notably, they've got young Cyrox, a Fox coming up, who I think took a game off Pew Pew and Pools, if you value that kind of thing. So you got Cyrox, Holy Nugs, another one of their strong people. Notably, Eichelman has somehow found his way in Colorado. And we know about Eichelman because he posts in San Diego Melee a lot. What's the waitlist for viewer request, Kosa? Literally just send it now and you are next. that's the viewer request list right now. If you want to send you that New Jersey, that New South Jersey, or are you up at Nebs every so often? Yeah, so he took a game off Pew Pew. I know you guys have a Luigi, like SNS or something like that, I forget. You've got a big PR. Eichelman never shows up. Eichelman said, oh, did you guys meet Locke? What'd you guys think of Locke? Locke is hilarious. From what I understand, Eichelman is hidden boss status right now. I don't think he's on the PR. I'm not sure who I would call between Cyrax and Eichelman. I think it's hard to compare, and he never goes to stuff, so they don't put him on. You remember that, one picture we found of Eichelman? That was scary. It was not a good time.
Ni hao.
Ni hao. Okay, Nugs is an old man. Yeah, Eichelman's number 2 to Cyrax, technically. Alright, so let's listen. We got Apple Healer on the left, rocking this little kid suit. Shouts to you. I mean, not the suit's little kid. You just look young because of the hair, I guess. And then this guy who seems hilarious. Let's see what we got.
I'm excited. I want this to be great. So
Is this the first time Eichelman really showed up?
Holy nuts. Fox, he missed the bump.
Eichelman's never beaten Cyrax ever, so Eichelman's gotten that. Eichelman's caught that work on Cyrax. Okay.
The bump. Yeah. I think the big thing about this stage is, Falcon of Dreams has a high ceiling. And
so far, better than our local commentary.
Is this the Kosa's set?
No, this is Apple's. This is Apple's. All right.
Kosa has a set.
Yeah, Kosa's got a set.
I think we're playing against such a heavy character, so hard to come off it.
Oh, Kosa, by the way, we're reviewing commentary. This is hella weird. Yeah, we talk about commentary on the stream. This is... I think we're the only ones that do that.
It's a commentary workshop.
Yeah, sorry, Kosa. I can talk about the game a little bit. You seem pretty dope. Okay, wait, don't use that? Yeah, we're just going to keep going with this set. So it's hard for me to catch in the middle because I don't know how much you've been explaining who Eichelman is or about your scene, and obviously I'm not sure what your viewership is like out of region that you are introducing people to your scene for. I'm assuming it's just Colorado homies. And just out of curiosity, who did Eichelman lose to in semis? I'd assume Holy Nugs is coming up, and Eichelman just lost from semis.
But holy nuts! Come on, you gotta finish that. But it's only 20%. That was never happened. Yeah. As far as game is concerned, 20% is one hit. Right? You gotta have a short memory in Melee. It's true, because Holy Nugs could have started so much momentum off.
Dude, Holy Nugs is hilarious. This guy's old school as fuck. Use that Swedish and Tech Zero commentary? Oh, that's dope. Yeah. You guys look like you're having a good time so far. Why the hell is Holy Nugs taking Ganon to this stage? Oh, that seems fine. I guess it's Eichelman's call. He's kind of goofy.
I love Holy Nugs right there, just standing back, waiting for Eichelman to make a move. He's going...
Who's saying that right there, Apple? Can you tell me who's saying that? Is that you or is that Nice Orbit?
And maybe another Shine Spike, not quite. It's so they're moving pretty crisply, but I'm nervous that since Holy Nugs did not actually get out there, dedicate himself to that Shine Spike, take that quick lead. Eichelman may found some confidence, and
these Ganons move.
Wait, I'm alive. I'm gonna capitalize off this.
So that's me. Shit, I might have. So who just talked for a long time about whether Holy Nugs or Eichelman was confident or not about that? There was a little bit of flubs as far as finding the correct words at some points, and it went on for a while, and you might have drawn... I'm not sure if I agree with the conclusion. I feel more that Holy Nugs might be nervous, and Eichelman might be whatever, but it's hard to say. Just, we've talked about it on screen. I think that was Tobin, not me. Yeah, okay. So, you kind of want to keep it short and compact, especially because Ganon can fare Fox at any point and probably just take a stock.
Eichelman's definitely one of the character players who do that. And on that same token, I don't think Holy Nugs is capitalizing off of these straight hits. He's getting the percent in, he's making things happen, but he's not. See? You could have Shine Spike from the
So just talking about Fox Ganon a little bit, a lot of Foxes will take the approach where they just kind of nick Ganon every so often, they do little strings here and there. And then they just try and limit their exposure to Ganon actually just destroying them. Yeah, Tobin's just having fun. So who's got the higher voice, who's got the lower voice? And I think I can solve that really quick. Trike, you played a Ganon recently.
No.
Brandendorf?
Genesis 3, yes.
So what are your thoughts on the matchup? Are you trying to just death combo Ganon every time you do this as Fox?
Treat it like Sheik Camp and then go in.
Yeah. You were talking about not capitalizing. Okay, yeah. But it's a valid way of kind of playing the matchup as Fox because you have these zony moves. You've got like Nair, you've got Bear, you've got the Sex Chicks. You're the low voice, Tobin's higher. Okay.
And now you also stop getting down.
Every single one of Eichelman's moves, and this is what you have to be to be a Ganondorf player. You have to make every single one of your moves count because his moves do so much damage.
Oh God,
no! But they also have so much punishable lag that you need to make sure that when you're throwing things out, you do it with a purpose. Yes.
So you kind of missed like half a stock there when that happened, and that's probably okay. But Eichelman was doing some pretty crazy stuff. I saw a regrab off down throw, which is extremely practically difficult for Ganon. Like technically, Ganon can chain grab the spaces.
I thought the string was fine. He's explaining something important.
Yeah.
You could have gone with that. As long as like your entire commentary is all one thing.
Or up air. He was killed on an up air.
Up air is a fantastic move on Ganon. Speaking of up airs, count him. That double shine's on the ledge.
Get him again. Don't.
He was expecting that shine.
He got this.
Yep, there it is.
There we go.
Holy Nugs with the most random double shine in the world. I love it.
So we got 2 stocks each. And Holy Nugs capitalizing now. I like that.
God, he's dead. Like he's gonna get Tipman here, but
Eichelman might take another one right here with the up air spike, not quite.
Get the regrab.
Yo, he chain grabs.
You can chain grab.
Yeah, it's crazy hard.
You have to DI hard behind at this percent.
Yeah, not much you can do about the audio. You just you keep it concise, keep it short, especially with like Fox Ganon.
Oh, he expected guys on the platform. I love FODs. Like them coming out and into the game, make it.
So one of the big tests of synergy is when something exciting's happened and you can still keep a conversation and go back and forth with the right plan. Yeah. Hey Zach, you want to watch Eichelman play?
Not really.
He's in Colorado, where for some reason David was for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Did David beat him?
I don't think David played him.
Oh.
I also don't think David beat him.
I didn't know you were going to say
A lot of difference is it's huge.
If I knew you were coming, I would just play Fox the whole night, not
Show him why
Secret.
he's one of the best humans. He's got to be the best human in Colorado. He's got to be. He's like one of the best players in Colorado.
See you.
Oh God.
Oh my God!
It wasn't that crazy, but I understand, especially with the circumstances, you can get excited about that for sure. And if it's local, it's fun to get excited, right? Or are you dead inside right now, Mike?
I'm dead inside.
Oh. Your voice might be higher than Tobin's.
He doesn't need to get back. Huge on Eichelman. That's the dedication that Holy Nugs should have shown in the first match.
But it's like kind of different, honestly, because Fox gets to just ledge hop Bear a bunch, and like Eichelman has to probably kill him every single time. Holy Nugs doesn't. It's kind of in Fox Ganon. Extremely high energy. Yeah, that can be fun. That's okay. It's just if you're comfortable with it. If you're
You want to talk about disrespect?
So really what I want to hear, the two things that I think are very actionable to focus on are maybe Fox Ganon matchup knowledge. You have a Ganon for I don't know how long he's going to be there. And it's good to, if you're really trying to take this, crazy seriously, you'll learn a bunch about Ganon. Talk to Eichelman, actually, how he views these matchups. That can be a good thing to do. Another good thing, I don't know why this is here. Another good thing, synergy is always good. Tough because it relies on both of you. But the more you commentate, the more you get used to working back and forth with someone who might not even be thinking about synergy as much. Yeah, I like the commentary. It's fun. It's good stuff.
When they talk about Ganon, he does it down and like, oh, the disrespect. That was disrespect.
See, I actually disagree right there. And that's something I'm sure Verbal has talked about a little bit. It just seemed like he had 2 stocks and he was just going to secure the end by any means necessary. But I guess that's just kind of my lack of enthusiasm for Ganon doing things, maybe influencing things. Yeah, it's saying disrespect when Ganon's on screen is almost just hyper mega saturated, and you really you want to save that for when he actually does something filthily evil, which Eichelman might do. Yeah, you super want to save that. Because that just seemed like it was just smart play. All of the All the attacks seemed pretty. I mean, not like it wasn't amazing or anything like that, but yeah. Yeah, Kosa has a good way of saying, you know, avoid cliches. Try not to say what other commentators have been saying if you are recognizing it's clichéing. No one in Boulder wants to consistently work with me, so I don't have a constant partner, which sucks. That's okay. I don't really have a constant partner. We mix and match a lot of different teams in San Diego and in SoCal, period. But, you know, you'll get used to it. It's just, you know, it's good. I think even just recognizing and thinking about synergy helps you get better at it, you know. You recognize what's going on with the idea. A nice back air to close out the game.
Back air, take my shot. That was completely unnecessary.
Well, I guess not necessary, but alright, I'll stop with that.
But now we're going on to Pokemon Stadium, a ceiling that is drastically different.
I have to already comment on this. Holy Nugs is using his laser in this match. He didn't use his laser the same way in the match.
That's good. That's really the big difference. I think talking about the stages can be a little bit hackneyed, but it's also a good segue into talking about the next game in the set. Really looks like Holy Nugs is playing around with the idea of this stage is giant, I'm going to run around and shoot the shit out of Ganon and use Nairs and other aerial stuff or maybe Shine to bully my way back to the other side of the stage. Oh, what's up, Lee?
Pass match, you know, maybe tack on some more damage, maybe...
I'm not sure what he was trying there with that setup. You might actually want to ask Eichelman.
Make your combos a little bit easier to kill off.
It is.
It's huge, but it doesn't...
Kind of seems like Holy Nugs is teching in a bunch. It's always dangerous to try calling tech patterns on screen. But if it gets really noticeable, then like maybe. Hey, what's up, Slocks? What's good?
Eichelman's probably faced this 100.
That's like, okay, so when you watch more Melee, you kind of see thematic ideas show up that people like to do. So one of the semi-modern Ganon ideas is right here.
It doesn't seem to be effective.
Right here, you waveland along the platform right here. And then you threaten that entire range of area with like bear or up air or something like that. You know, it kind of the same idea if you've watched a lot of Westfalls where he Shine, turns around along the platform, throws a bear there or something like that.
Everyone's probably faced.
Kind of looks like he missed it. But Holy Nugs was also waiting for it, which was super good.
Well, it's also a lot easier to use your lasers on this stage since it's wider. Holy Nugs gets the opportunity to run away, shoot some lasers, tack on that damage. On Fountain Dreams, you really don't have that luxury of being able to run away and manipulate space because there's so little of it up for grabs.
Yeah, those are super sick Nairs. I want to see what you say about them.
That was great by Holy Nugs. He played safe, he played smart, and he played dedicated.
The slow get up and Eichelman calls it out. We're back to even stocks. I feel like every single stock has been a trillion.
Yeah, I don't think that last game was, you know, Eichelman definitively.
It's good to talk about how the set's going, and I agree with that. It looks like Holy Nugs and Eichelman are kind of going back and forth. Eichelman just surged ahead and then secured the last stock with a suicide in the end. It feels like Holy Nugs has got a good game plan sometimes. Sometimes he gets stuck in his movement, and then sometimes he has these really good choices of like what to do. Is this SD Melee as in South Dakota? If only. We are in San Diego. I said Eichelman calls it out. That's okay. You know, it's fun to say stuff like he used dedication, but I think that's okay.
He won by 2 stocks, but it was still, you know, it could have gone either way. Right here. They capitalize off of it. Boom.
There we go.
Stop. 41%.
Yeah, no, Holy Nugs has got a game plan. He knows how to edgeguard this character pretty well. At least when he's not nervous. And so when you have someone who knows the matchup versus... I don't exactly know how Eichelman and Holy Nugs stack together, but I would say Eichelman's a little bit stronger. Makes for a really good set.
He killed on 41%. And that's all you need is Fox. Get him off stage and a Shine Spike. Ganon has a super predictable recovery, and, you know, there's less of a chance of you getting hit out there. Why would you not want to do that all the time?
Exactly. Oh, Holy Nugs takes a huge gamble there by leaving the pit. It looks like he might be running back right into there.
So like, a good thing to do is to try and think about what Eichelman's game plan is. Yeah, stay authentic on the mic is super good. So do you want which one is me now? Honestly, I'm still a little bit confused. But I'm pretty sure you're the kind of deeper sounding one. And I think you're the one who's... Yeah, I think I remember which one you are. So I guess just advice on the matchup. Because the impetus is on Ganon to come up with a game plan here, Holy Nugs is kind of showing what he's going to do. A lot of the action is going to be generated probably when Eichelman decides to try and make heavy calls.
I've been playing with very sick with these up airs.
Yeah, he's throwing out hitboxes because he's like, hey, we can fight, we cannot fight, it's up to you.
Now we see the stage transforming back. Holy Nugs putting out some more of these lasers, trying to get Holy Nugs, trying to get Eichelman to a higher percent so that maybe
Oh, with one thing there. Sneaks in.
Right here.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's really one of the big goals of Melee. You want to sound like... You want to be there with the commentators, just chilling, having a good time. Especially in local streams, for sure.
Oh no! Nugs! You know, maybe in Holy Nugs' mind, like, that was, like...
I like that you didn't say anything, like, super cliche, you just express the emotion and move on.
Oh my gosh, did you see the spacing on that? The down smash was out.
There we go.
Eichelman's down smash was
It's not quite over yet.
Was there.
It's predictable, but he's big, and when you shine, they don't go farther sometimes. Then...
Right over it, hit him with a back.
That was a great down smash. She covered it, and...
That exchange might have resulted in a kill, but Eichelman... by a pixel.
That was weird. I don't know why Holy Nugs didn't go for like a back air, go for a shine spike, something, you know? Show him.
Really, I think the thing that Holy Nugs did that was a little bit questionable was... I guess he did miss the up smash, but if he had done neutral get up, he probably could have been able to cover a little bit more. I guess that's what you prey on? Just the choice from the ledge.
Holy Nugs very patient on his recovery right there. If he had gone into the Firefox earlier, he probably would have been hit by a forward air. Now down the stock, charging the up smash.
So, you know, it's dangerous to read mental states of players, especially when you don't want to sound too presumptively wrong. But when someone just kind of charges up smash, he wants to use the invincibility to make this stock go away. Yeah, exactly. If it's Nintendo Con and people playing for real bucks, maybe sell out a little. Absolutely, you know, you make things a little bit different. You adjust your casting for what's going on. Of course.
Oh my god, Holy Nugs
Don't play around with it like that.
You know, his movement is not...
It looks like Eichelman is torturing him for being alive and just extracting blood for every single opening Holy Nugs is getting.
Nice.
Or, alright.
That's a mistake. That's a mistake by Eichelman. Holy Nugs.
But, like, they know it's a mistake. You can kind of have fun with that. You can be like, and that happened. That was a thing that occurred. You know.
This should capitalize off this. Show him you can beat him. Take this 1-1 and then go into, you know, wherever his counter pick is.
Problem is, you kind of stress the narrative of Holy Nugs making him, you know, regret doing that. Obviously, he regrets doing it. But, you know, taking the game as Eichelman's comboing him. So it's, you know, timing of the points that you're making as the game happens. So, you know, be okay with just kind of dropping an idea and switching.
Just beat it. Oh, this chain grabs again.
God damn, Eichelman is getting these regrabs. Can't tell if it's like a DI read. The last two times that I've seen Eichelman get extended down throw regrabs in the set have been... He's gone forward, and then backs look like really reactable at this high percent. I don't really know what the deal is there. If I had Eichelman in my region, I'd probably do a little bit more research into like how exactly the chain grabs on Spaceys work. Yeah, switching topics is hard. It really is.
Eichelman again, that's why
That's why he's one of the best gamers in the world. That's that. He took a fox and he was like, hey, down throw grab, down throw, hey.
So what is Holy Nugs' tag name?
That's a nice way of putting it. In my negative spacey viewpoint, I would just say Holy Nugs just super blatantly messed it up. And Eichelman did what he did and then just executed super well. I feel like Holy Nugs is accounting for himself well in neutral a lot of the time, especially when he doesn't get antsy with it. So, yeah, and it's good phrasing things positively, for sure. And yeah, I want to know what Holy Nugs' tag is, though I have my suspicions.
You have any clue? I've never actually like met Holy Nugs. Eichelman. So it looks like we're going back to
I mean, it's about that sticky icky, right? I mean, it's Holy Nugs. You're in Colorado. Though he's super old school, it also probably still means what I think it means.
Come on, stadium, which interesting.
Yeah, you know, he's going right back. He's trying the same idea. That's acceptable.
Eichelman kind of has a shot of his own with his jab.
So right now, it looks like Holy Nugs has abandoned the lasering idea, at least for a little bit. And you know, you can see whether Holy Nugs' spirit on lasering has been broken. I feel like sometimes that happens. Like the Fox loses confidence in his ability to play the attrition game that way. and so they stop lasering based on what's happening in the set. And that's a little bit more experience. Oh, you're talking about the yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Get it out of YouTube.
Looks cool though. Looks cool.
And I don't think that I can't say that Holy Knight is pretty bad. I think Holy Knight, looks crisp. It just looks like he's being outplayed a little bit, and that's unfortunate to say.
Well, it's unfortunate for Holy Nuggets, good for Eichelman, and Eichelman is the outsider, and I know it would definitely be funner. So is this a local or something? It looks like it's kind of at a monthly, if I had to guess, just by the scope of what's going on.
I may not know Holy Knights is like best in the world, but like what his best is, but he's definitely not showing that he's better than Eichelman. Because Eichelman, he's taking on percentage, and it still seems even. It goes back to what we were talking about in the Dead match earlier, that, he's good. He's playing very well, but there is a gap in skill there that Eichelman, I think right now in the state of Colorado, Eichelman and Cyrox kind of are existing on another plane of playing right now. But holy get that good shine spike,
Orbit was talking about playing crisp. Oh, okay, yeah. This is one of the largest tournaments Colorado's ever had. And that's, that's good for me watching, based on their results, Eichelman and Cyrox are up here,
Prove me wrong, Holy Nuggets.
Oh, the classic Ganon.
2% for a stock is not a trade. Like, that's the worst trade I've ever seen. No, I mean,
yeah.
It sucks. It sucks. Oh, he messes it.
Holy Nugs is a guy that likes his double shines to swag. The only time I've seen him double shine in this set is when he's about to kill Eichelman, and it didn't have to do with anything. Oh, Eichelman was beaten by Ace in Winners. Ace lives in Colorado? Is that like Ace the Falcon Ganon, like No John's guy?
Let's see if we can get it. It's going to get us so much percent. There we go.
Eichelman, perfectly content to just wait. Damn, he had the read in. Yeah, okay. Holy Nugs is definitely teching in a lot. Again, you don't want to call tech patterns too early or something like that. But if you notice something throughout the games, you can figure that out.
Up throw? I mean, I think you wanted to kill right there. Maybe people do not like.
And it's behind him again.
Like they assume they would.
Let's smash out shield to classic.
But 59, that's a kill. That's easy for Ganon.
Dude, that's the same spot as the last stock too. Oh my god. He keeps trying to go to the corner and then kind of misgauging Eichelman's range on that.
It's easy for Ganon. I just said it. We have a point of 2-2-0-0.
It's true. He has pointed it out.
And one stop, he's ahead. Percentage-wise, where for these players, it's not really percentage really matters as long as the combo's going. I want Holy Nugs in space a little bit better.
That time he did not tech in, but Eichelman very clearly tried to read that.
He's probably better.
Damn, got it again.
You can't again get those 4 raiders on you. That kills you too soon.
It's true. I mean, that's been the deciding factor in this game, besides all the good things that Eichelman's done, of course. The decider, I think, is that somehow Holy Nugs is getting cornered and then not aware that a fair is about to come in his face. And you gotta make him work. You gotta shield. Gotta make him do grab mix-ups.
Back and forth.
Oh, fucking Christ. Alright, let's see what you guys say about that.
Moving back and forth. Oh my gosh. That's a heartbreaker ending, but Eichelman takes all 3 of those games. 3 over Holy Nugs. That's honestly not fair. That record is going to show that Eichelman won easily. Holy Nugs put up a fight. I want to say, a 3-2 fight.
It's a good summary, that's for sure, and obviously it sucks to see your boy just go down like that. But it's important not to belittle what Eichelman did. To get the 3 out. Oh no, because I mean it wasn't very hype. It was Holy Nugs naring off the stage. And you don't want to laugh at him, but laughing is acceptable, and you don't want to be like, But I think it's good to say that Holy Nugs put up a fight. So Chroma, what's something that you would have said there? It really depends. It super depends about what was going on and what I was going to say. I didn't think it was bad. Nah, it's what you say there is your own personality. I would have probably laughed and then said "God damn it" or something like that. And Eichelman wins. Very convincing. Yeah. You would have imagined he would have been more loud about that. Yeah, that's, you know, and there I'm happy letting my co-commentator say something. Whereas more, you know, in the past I definitely would have ran over it too much. You know, but in San Diego I'm with someone that I like and, you know, we're talking about it. We probably just start joking about it. Yeah. So it really, you know, it's whatever you want to say. And, you know, you don't want to worry about what you're saying there, like in those situations. You're not trying to end up on GR Smash or anything like that. You know. Before you close it, check the beginning to make sure you have the right guy. Oh, yeah. No, you're the one that's trying to commentate a little bit more. The guy... Yeah, okay, I have the right person. Yeah. Hi, Zane. Zane, I talked about your set with Wrestled. I thought you actually did a super sick job. Yeah, you keep it up, dude. Or keep it up, Apple. You know, just more relaxed, more confident, I think is good. Let yourself have fun. It's a local. Even your very big tournaments, because it's Colorado and you guys are a bit isolated, they're going to seem like locals in that sense. Of course, it's a very important tournament for your scene, so keep that in mind. For sure. You didn't talk enough. Honestly, it's hard to get in on Wrestlift. That was really tough. Yeah, he makes it hard to banner. You want a banner. You want to open it up to banner. I thought Apple, you and your friend did a good job bannering about the set and holding on a conversation about what you thought. Kosa, did you want me to look at your set? Because I know that you maybe thought I was doing match analysis at first. I was kind of doing match analysis in an attempt to like talk about how to see Melee a little bit differently. So, you know, I'm not the best player in the world at all. But I think we should all strive to understand Melee as well as we can. Want to hear the most bullshit commentary? Absolutely. Or do you want to watch me play? I mean, you know, it's fun watching you, Fox, for sure. But yeah, no, I want to see bullshit commentary. I think that would be fun. Depending on what you mean by bullshit, it's either going to be hilarious or, well, it'll be good to talk about. Yeah, it's like, I feel like some people are good at casting in a casting way, and they just... doesn't really matter what game they're doing. They can always sound generically good at casting. Ping me in Disco if you go over something else I casted. Could you go over some Peach matches? Like in terms of how people commentate Peach matches? Because once again, we are commentary. You know.
Alright, now we got Scissorino. Mecha Sizz. Yo, you know like Mecha guys, it's Mecha.
Alright, we got Scrandino and Kosa. 1 second here. Did I get the right one? Yeah, I did. Okay, so this is Toussaint. He played Puff versus everyone's favorite Jersey Angry Marth. We got Kosa and Scrandino. So, like, tell me who Scrandino is. Is he like our version of Time Sync, where he's like maybe a Falco that you guys make fun of, where like he's good, but he's not a threat to win the tournaments, and so you guys just kind of roast him for being young and probably playing a Spacey? Yeah, he's just lazy. He went Fox. It's 20-man local. I mean, all right. So this is Jaxel Screen, the 8-way run. Where is this? This is Smash of the Break. So what, Denellen or something like that? Guy's up north. He is the scrub of all scrubs. Okay. Well, let's see what we got.
This is... Let's see what he's going to get a name over.
So Sizz, just a little bit of history. I've seen him in Utah a little bit, where he was probably Washington, you know, and he was... right behind Silent Wolf and Blade Wise, up there with Vish, you know, that kind of thing. Now he's in New Jersey, and he's really strong, but I think there's just, like, something about, like he seems to, like, not have fun at the most crucial times, and then he loses, but I think he's crazy good. I think Sizz is a very good player. Oh, so, okay. Sizz went Fox against Toussaint. All right.
Oh, no, he's not.
Scrandino plays Sheik is terrible. Oh. Sorry, Scrandino. All right, let's have some fun. Let's listen to this.
No, Sizz is not a hero overcut person. I don't know why.
Because he likes flipping text on the body.
Damn that. Oh. Sick piece to Dan. I mean, I should might match him, but he's definitely too soon.
I know you guys aren't taking it seriously, but you guys want to be just clean and crisp with whatever you're saying so the viewers can hear it. I know part of it's their audio and part of it's not you. But you know, never always feel free to enunciate that kind of thing. So you know Fox Puff probably pretty well, Kosa. I don't know what puffs you have, and I assumed you were from South Jersey or maybe Rutgers, but I might be wrong about that. But I remember there were some puffs in Jersey these days. I don't know if Straight Woo is relevant at all. All I know is he just shit posts on Facebook.
See, like I love when Sizz broaches. Like he does like full out nairs, past her shield, does the up tilt, mixes with some drills.
I really like Jay Flex's Fox.
Against Puff?
Yeah, I think he played.
Dude, I don't think Sizz can up throw up air Puff. That's not good. Oh yeah, you guys had Mr. F, but now he's in Chi-Town more often than not, right? Is that Toussaint? Yeah, it is. Oh, Misfit, you already know. All right, so we got the Jersey connector a little bit. No, fuck that. God damn, Kevin. Kevin with some hatred of playing Toussaint, I think. Misfit is probably one of the young foxes who is victimized by our friend Toussaint. But yeah, just looking at this, I'm not sure if Sizz knows how to up throw up air Puff. I think he's slow.
Does the up tilt, mixes with some drills.
I really like Jay Flex's
No, he just missed that time.
Against Puff?
That time he's definitely slow. He's 100% slow. Yo, what's up, SD Red Fox? We already know. Yeah, he's probably good. So it looks like Sizz is just dominating and finding grabs at will.
Flex had really good.
Oh, dude, that's classic. That's classic Toussaint.
I love that. That's my favorite thing about this game. You're just like fucking sitting next to the edge and you're cornering them and they're just like, ah, what are we gonna do? And you fucking smash that bitch.
You probably can't call her a bitch. It's probably not so nice to do. But I definitely like the sentiment. You know, we're just chilling watching Melee, and it's 100% what I thought. I love it when you just catch that puck coming in with some dumb aerial, and they just. Yeah, he can second hit. He's flubbing so much tech. Yeah, I'm not gonna judge him on like the first bits of a secondary match or something like that.
Up tilt? Oh, you missed an out cancel? Did you miss an out cancel? Did he side B?
Yeah.
Did he side B again?
I'm having fun listening to this. This is a fun time. I also like, because if somebody asks you something like, did they miss an L cancel, and you just straight up missed it, it kind of kills the report to be like, nah, I just fucking missed that. So it's fun to be like, did they miss an L cancel? And then like 3 more hilarious things happened. Oh, we got Lloyd Brigitte, the young drunk puff master in the chat. Oh, Lloyd, I beat up some kid in Peach Puff and I told him the matchup was 60-40. He was really not happy. Now we're friends.
You need that hand warmer.
He definitely. Scissor benefits so much for a hand warmer.
You got them cold hands. You got the. He's made of metal. You got them cold metal hands.
Medicines.
You don't look like a robot. I think you look like a zombie or some shit.
Yeah, Scrandino is the kind of the lower voice one, right? Kosa, you're more like laughing right now, right? We're talking Peach Puff. I'm actually surprised Toussaint got the grab there. I thought that was going to be a dash dance grab by Roman Fox.
He's gonna watch this shit.
Yeah, I hope he wins, because if he loses, he always goes back and watches this shit.
It's funny because I know Sizz is going to be so mad if he loses and he watches this game. Okay, yeah, Kosa, I like that. That's fun. Probably racist, but your voice reminds me of JB a little bit. And like kind of the tone of like how JB would watch matches if you were watching like the Just Beatbox DVC Rec Room, where he was just chilling, having a good time, laughing a lot.
He has in the eyes. He's just like looking.
Dawn of the Dead.
He looks like he's high.
Dawn
He has
of the
those
Dead.
strychnine eyes, you know.
What's the
They're just
Walking Dead ass motherfucker?
Yeah, so I mean, Kosa, here's my impression. I mean, you're a pretty solid player for sure. I think. Yeah, I haven't watched too many of your games, but I'm pretty sure you're pretty solid. You're probably better than me, so like I can't say shit about you not being solid enough to commentate. So of course, if you got that, you know the scene well, and you know Sizz, and so really, as long as you're not like, I guess like not like, so you're shitting on Sizz a little bit, which is okay, but like, as long as it's not too unfamiliar, right? Like you're not like coming out of nowhere and shit talking Sizz and like Sizz doesn't know you or that kind of thing, or he'd be mad. I think contextually this is totally fine, and this is just fun to listen to, and I think that's a good vibe to have, you know. And just to reiterate, so someone who knows the game knows the scene. Yeah, New Jersey commentary is all shit talking. Jake, what are your thoughts on how skill relates to casting ability? So kind of what I was talking about today, really the big point I'm making. I don't think you have to be the best player in the world to cast. It definitely helps, for sure. If you don't know what you're talking about at all, you're going to get blown up, and that's 100% true. If you're not as good and you end up talking out, I guess the phrase is talking out of your neck about stuff that you don't know, and then you're guessing and you're like, that's totally wrong, that's a bad thing. And so if you're not as strong in the game, you got to analyze the game. You got to talk Melee as much as you can with solid, strong players. You got to talk to the players yourself. Try and get to know them. Try and get their impressions. There's some people in Colorado that say only PR people that should be allowed to cast. If I get on stream, everybody blows me up. Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel like New Jersey is a lot of shit talk. So there was something that came up in Michigan where one of the TOs said if you can't make it out of these pools, then you shouldn't be allowed to commentate. My issue is, of course, skill correlate. Casting ability in some loose sense has a loose correlation with skill. The more skilled players are going to be able to talk about the game more, and so more fluently as well. And so that's going to be a little bit better. My issue is that, no disrespect to Michigan or Colorado scene, that I don't think is a good enough delineation. I think there's really no point in that because most everybody in the state is at a level of skill that a lot of people would consider negligible as far as the big global scale. And what I mean by that is that people for some reason consider Toph a scrub, and Toph is very strong. Yeah, and so my point is that maybe your number 20 is stronger than your number 25, but your 25 works at casting, figures it out, and casts at a level that's better than nearly anything on your PR, and you're at least comparable with skill. If there's an issue with that, if you're really trying to say something like only PR people should commentate, and I've recently said in my scene that I actually don't think some of the new players should commentate because I listened to some of it and it was borderline insulting to the players and they just didn't know anything. If you've really got a situation where you're going to ban all the non-PR people, or if you can't make it out of pools, you can't commentate, always make it so you've got one strong or knowledgeable player on at all times. It's just 2 non-PR people can't commentate at the same time. Or if you're not PR'd, then you have to go through some sort of clearance thing or something like that. The onus is on you. And the onus would be on you as a weaker player learning how to commentate at first too, just naturally. Someone in Boulder said Sheik is bad against low tiers. Now, there's actually kind of fun memes where Sheik loses to Luigi at human level. Yeah. A baseball commentator could commentate Melee with the right co-commentator, and if they watched Melee for about a week or 2 weeks or something like that. I think a baseball commentator who learned how to play Melee for a little bit, they'd be super dope. James Chen got kind of thrown in the lurch. But yeah. What was I going to say? I forget. But yeah, so that's my feeling. If you're gonna disqualify people based on something like that, probably your scene are all considered scrubs by someone in a bigger scene in some sense. So you do want to open it up, but I guess pair PR person with not PR person. Wasn't there a video on a guy who watched baseball and got invested in Melee? I don't know about that. But so this is, we'll come back to this because this is hilarious. But I want to show you one of the great John Mayer videos out there. So John Mayer, I don't know what your feelings on him are, but I think he's got a real funny sense of humor about him. So this is John Mayer calling a baseball game, and John Mayer is pretending not to know baseball.
And Dustin Pedroia or Pedroia, I'm not sure, but he's number 15. He's up right now, and let's see what happens when the person pitching starts off the inning. And that happened. Apparently it's an S, according to the board. Dustin, of course, number 15. And here we go. The pitch, and that happened. Apparently a blue light comes on now. One yellow light and one blue light.
It's for a fish show.
Yellow and blue for Dustin. Pitch from along, and that happens. Over to the right. It hits the wall and bounces past the white line. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, so like you can't show up with that little information, which is what I'd feel like if we actually like just straight up had a baseball commentator commentate Melee. But yeah, I think for people that just have natural casting ability, the mechanics are good, they know how to maintain a rapport, they know how to talk about things and phrase things. You need someone with them. They need some intro on the dynamic, on the narrative, on the history, and the mechanics of the actual game. This commentary is a wonderland. Well said, Lloyd. Oh, Lloyd, you see the SoulCon in the beginning? We watched SoulCon vs. Madness, and we talked about choking on commentary, which was my excuse to watch that.
That's it.
Right, back to this.
This is Zombie, the Daywalker eyes.
Oh, fuck.
It's like no emotion.
No, yeah.
Just be chilling.
It's hard to play against.
Oh, he gets it with the falling up there.
Yeah, but like, alright, first of all, that was a short out up there, and it looks like
Godzilla.
He like mixed it up. Like he didn't just like do a bunch of tilt. Like parachute that photo there. That's standing guts is. What the fuck? What that punish? That Kosa punish?
The Kosa punish. Oh man.
You guys are funny as fuck on camera. I'm just chilling, man. I appreciate it. Screen is hilarious.
Like, look, there's like some hella bad commentary out there. Like, I would much rather commentary like this at some of these SSSs and Mayhems that like I'm not at to commentate or like people aren't at to commentate. I think that's a lot better than like half of what I listen to. I think you just have people that are fun to listen to and funny in some way, and you can, yeah, and you reach out. That's fine. That's fine.
So he's just bad at Melee though.
Yeah, I guess.
You know,
not gonna deny that. I'm getting there.
Shit talking Scrandina.
I like this blocky ass movement by Sis.
Yo, Connor, that's a real good question. That is a really good question. Shout out to Connor the man in the chat right now. How do you feel about having no commentary and Mayhem until top 32? Huh. So I feel like when I'm watching that stream, I'm going to be crazy bored, especially if I'm not someone who knows SoCal Melee, because I'm not going to know the players a lot of the times in pools. I'll know one of them, not the other. And I kind of like interacting to something. I like interacting to something more than nothing. So there is that. That said, we have the big issue as far as commentary at Mayhem or SSS, we don't have people that like don't enter and only commentate, especially not for top, just for pools. I kind of like, I always like it when I just hear game audio. That's fun. But it feels, because Mayhem is almost like below replacement level. This is the value over replacement level sabermetric view of commentary. Is this better than nothing? But really what I mean, you compare it to, is this better than two random scrubs walking off the street? No, that's not what I'm thinking. I get your point. Basically, Connor's point is that it's really, really bad a lot of the times in Mayhem, and it's just so gross. Up-and-coming casters can use those chances to improve. Yeah, Mayhem commentary is actually just historically straight awful. It's so bad. What I really wish we were able to do at something like Mayhem is reach out to some of the local scenes. But it's like, okay, so some of the San Diego people commentate when I'm not at Mayhem, and they go, but they're busy. They go to Mayhem not to commentate. They go to Mayhem to play pools. They go to Mayhem to play tournament and to play friendlies with people and hang out with someone. Locking casting down. Yeah, you don't want to ever block people out. There are some people that are going to be legitimately good and get good from casting that kind of thing. And, yeah, it's a really tough question, honestly. Am I better than Mayhem commentary? Fly me out, son. Yeah, I would honestly rather just like two experienced masters on a break kind of just dicking around at Mayhem commentary more than I would some of the up-and-comers. But it's kind of shitty to the up-and-comers to say that, right? Because this is their chance to do things. You get more controlled when you go up to top 32. Yeah, it's like, here's the thing. No commentary. Okay, it's value over muting. That's, I think, I've been trying to play with this idea for the last couple weeks. Learn something other than Melee. It's a closed book. Oh, he's saying, you know, no one's allowed in. Apple, I think things are going to change, and I think they're going to change as we get a little bit mindful about commentary. It's a little bit accurate because I think they're just, you know, they view it as Webb's not getting spots that Webb should, but enough people are... I think Webb's getting top 8 spots, or that kind of commentator. I think there's going to be a breakthrough soon. It feels like there's going to be a breakthrough of us going off different roles and that kind of thing. I really don't think it's a closed book. I think there's a lot more hustle that the rising people could put in. It's just tough because it's everyone's hobby, right? Like, it's my hobby, it's Webb's hobby, it's everybody's hobby. So that's tough to say. What are your thoughts on Ganon? Oh man, Ganon is weird. Ganon is a weird one. Webb should be getting top 8 blocks, not wife, husband. Ugh. It's kind of tough, honestly, because as far as merit goes, it's tricky because feedback can be spotty. For Pound, it's obvious. I mean, a lot of this is going to come down to, you know, network connections, right? You know, and should it be the case that commentators have to network out to get these big gigs? That's kind of how the world goes in some sense. I don't know. I would not say the wife and husband, based on their performance at Pound 6, should have what they have as far as DreamHack, but we know that. Yeah, so, okay. Oh, jeez, what the hell is this? Okay, so I've been rambling for about the last 5 minutes. I believe the concept that I'm looking for is whether commentary brings value over muting it. Muting it is the standard thing that we all do when we don't like commentary or when we're watching something to learn. And so I asked the question, would I rather hear game audio than muting it? Yes, I think there is value in not having commentary. I honestly think the chat gets a lot more entertained and the stream gets a lot more entertained when there's commentary on it. I think it's good to give people the chance. And so I'm okay with it. I almost want 2 sets of commentators so that we can have more analytical commentary during top 8. That would be fun. But unfortunately, it would split viewership, and so we wouldn't really go for it, is my feelings as far as how the streams work. It is politics. It's 100% politics. And so that's what Dasibro might be observing, you know, it being a closed book in that sense. And the market's smaller, you know, it's not exactly the size of CSGO or StarCraft, you know, League or that kind of thing. But okay, so to finish my question, Connor, I think we gotta let the up-and-coming people try it out. Ooh, everyone in the chat was praising the lack of commentary. Honestly, it's just kind of a fun thing to do. Like, the chat loves to be like, oh man, this is amazing, this is the best commentary I've ever heard, when it's empty, right? But it also is actually just physically painful to hear some commentary on some streams now. I've actually started muting some streams, which I really try not to do. You know, for obvious reasons. I'm trying to do stuff. What's up, Shelly? Lonely workshop tonight? Yeah, it's alright. Everyone's playing friendlies. It's so hard to be able to tell who's actually trying to get better at it. That's actually crazy true, and that's what I was trying to phrase, because these kids walk up and they say, I want to do commentary, even if they say what they've done before, I don't believe them. And then I hear, and it's just like, blah, a lot of the time. I think some of them are good. I think there are a lot of semi-regulars in Mayhem that you can rely on, you know, Hulka, Krusty Kurt, that kind of thing, you know? There are people out there that I think are being underutilized. I think it's super true. But the problem is those people would rather be playing friendlies. If you guys remove commentary, you'll lose viewers straight up. I 100% agree. I don't think anyone has left a stream because the commentary was bad, because I think you can always mute it. But I have left a stream when I feel like no one's interacting with anyone. And having the commentators interact in any way with what's going on is probably better stream-wise. You also have to think about that Mayhem and SSS are getting front page spots a lot of times, and I don't think having somebody not, you know, they're actively playing, but not having active casters will hurt us. And so we have to keep trying to grow the talent pool. There has to be some sort of regulation for commentators. And so Kel will message me like, hey guys, you know, who do you think will be reliable for commentary and that kind of thing. I wish there were more local streams in SoCal that we could clearly see talent growing for commentary. The problem is there isn't really a central effort to do that. You guys don't have a shadow like the NJ scene. I guess I'm different. I'd rather hear game sounds and no commentary 99% of the time. Absolutely, Connor, but You view the stream to, that's current events for you and it's current gameplay. You're a top player in the region and you're trying to see what's going on. Other people just tune into SoCal to just, see SoCal, see Melee, listen to that kind of thing. You're not ever interested, I think, in what the commentators have to say unless it's like Mango with somebody or that kind of thing. I wish Twitch would have a commentary on or off feature. That would be so dope. I think that would be amazing if you could just have a channel, alternate channels, one of which is just game audio, one of which has commentator mixed in. How do you feel about chat on the mic? I'm talking less 100 viewers and reasonable chat. I absolutely think that it is good. There are two models of what a stream should be. Number one, something for the players to watch again and improve based on the commentary that they hear. And number two, actually treating the stream as an organic thing that you're interacting with viewers as you come in. Under the first, it can be a little bit jarring to hear chat feedback in the VODs again. Especially, given our history as a scene where it didn't make any sense. But as a stream that's actually happening organically, I think it's important to talk to chat, especially if it's small and it's a local. I'm a big advocate of that. I think some commentators do use it as crutches for sure, but I think it's important as far as retaining viewers to your local scene. Interact with the chat. Give them something to be interested in, because to be honest, to be harsh, not that many people are going to tune into your local scene and just watch your players, just because it's not the strongest region in the world. But yeah, so chat I think is really important in those situations for sure. Chat and Mayhem, that can be really sketchy. That can be tough. So there's thousands like Mayhem, it's probably daunting for some people. Yeah, and it gets really mobby on Mayhem commentary. Like the chat. They can just say some animalistic shit. Yeah, you have to embrace the uniqueness of Twitch. Now, if it's not exactly just a local recording system for VODs, which is how a lot of people use it. It really depends on what you want out of your stream. If you're trying to grow the stream, I think it is good to talk to chat. I think talking to chat brings people back. But it doesn't help the players as much. There's kind of a mix of that. Yeah. I think there's something to be said about catering to the general audience, for sure. Yeah, no, I get that for sure. And then there's also the situation of like, if people want to analyze their game, they're going to analyze it themselves. And then if it's just going to be like game analysis, then there really is no place for anyone who isn't a top player in your region to commentate. And that could be a little bit tough. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch chat can be super rough. But okay.
So blocky. Those aren't even good up here, son.
You're seeing Stance in his seat, he gets grabbed.
Yeah, it's tough because people are going to take stuff out of context. Like when you're roasting Sizz and they don't really get how it goes locally. What's up, Aaron? How are you doing? Yeah, Twitch chat can be really tough, man. It's like when you read stuff even locally, like sometimes you'll just have people come by to just be dicks, and it super sucks. And it sucks for the players because not only do they have to go back, and that's actually a new thing. Not only do they have to go back and watch themselves play badly, they have to watch themselves play badly while people type things about how badly they played. Is that bad? I forgot what we were talking about. But yeah, and sometimes it's cool, and then sometimes it just really, really sucks. Like if you commentate something big and you reread Twitch chat all the time, you're gonna see some jarring ass shit that sucks. Yeah, what's important for large locals and tournaments is for commentators to be more careful about how they talk about players. If you can elaborate, shitting on people and commentary, both. If you play on stream at a big national, and if you commentate on stream at a big national. Thanks, dude. Yeah, exactly. Like you have to be nice about this. You can't shit on players. It really does have super negative. It has super negative results. Like we let some new players commentate some of our locals, and they just shit on like everyone that was in Tricoman. Actually, they just shit on me. They shit on Gulu. They shit on Yoshi, and it sucked. And it was awful. It hurt for us to hear. It made me think, I'm never letting you commentate again. You guys are idiots for this. What? Yeah, and and it hurts the way that people view your players. I mean, I think a lot of people just say like McCain randomly down smashes, and I've seen some scrubs insist that he's like not good at all. Dunk will occasionally portray Mike Hayes as a little bit boring because he thinks Mike Hayes is boring. It's just the way Dunk views the game. And Mike talked to him and he was like, hey, that super sucks. Why are you doing this? You're just shitting on me in front of everybody. And Dunk's like, well, that's just what I think. But I don't think that's okay, honestly. You gotta have respect for the people that you're commentating with. And, you know, there are a lot of ways that comes into play. Like, and a lot of the times, the players can hear your commentary. They can hear what you're saying. Especially if they're close by, even playing another match. You've gotta... Yeah, just try not to mess up the tournament, I guess. And that goes for everybody. Yeah, it's like, for example, if I walked in and you guys were like really just like shitting on Sizz with some personal stuff, like you guys don't do that, I don't think. But like it really kind of fucks up Sizz's appearance in both the community and the viewership and that kind of thing. Like if I say something like Ashcon fucking sucks and he's a trash player or something just to joke around with Ashcon stuff, then like that makes everyone else be like, oh, Ashcon sucks. But like Ashcon grows the scene a lot. When he's active, he practices a lot of shit and he thinks about Melee and he's a sweetheart. You know? Go eat it, Timesync. See, like, and we can't, like we internally make fun of Timesync, not really for any good reason, I think, because he's, like, a little kid or something. Same with Tino. But if we do that outside, people from other regions are going to start shitting on Timesync, which is 100% not what you want. You want to rep your players well. Yeah. Tell me if I'm being super harsh on Sizz. I mean, I'm probably going to stop listening to it here. You're probably, as long as you're thinking about it, Kosa. Because, like, okay, there are 29 viewers, but there are 29 views, and people watch the local streams, He still hasn't uploaded V vs. Mutaking for G3 and Assault. Dude, Connor, I, actually don't know what's going on with that. It does suck that a lot of people shit on Ashcon. It also sucks that a lot of people pop off when they beat Ashcon. Like, okay, I'm not going to lie, Ashcon is not very good. He shows a lot of promise and stuff when he's active, but beating Ashcon is not, an amazing thing that I should be seeing people fucking celebrating about in the scene. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Apple. You made fun of one of your friends for getting dicked on. I realized people might not realize I'm just joking around. Really, a canonical example at first was, Scar saying Ladanus was lame, and then everyone called Ladanus lame, whether it was, warranted or not. And Ladanus said, hey, this really messed up how people view me. And same with Scar talking about NY Joey and Zhang is Zen. Okay, Zhang actually just plays. He's a sweetheart. Zhang's a sweetheart. Zhang plays hilariously lame. That's just his natural God-given way of playing the game. But, NY Joey got shit on a lot just by affiliation of the way Scar talked about him. And especially at big tournaments, when the big names are talking about people remember that. And that's probably where most people know about NY Joey. Because Scar lost to him and, said what he said about him. And I think Scar's been a lot better about, giving people a fair platform. And you want to give all your players a fair platform. And that's really, a big responsibility that you have on commentary. NY Joey also got noticed a lot more. That's super true. NY Joey, a.k.a. Crazy 4 Rice, definitely flew under the radar for a while. And he had some super good wins with some nationals lately. And he does, okay for how people perceive his skill level at Super Nebs or something like that. For sure. But yeah, let me think about, do you guys have an example where someone really just gets dicked on in commentary? I was going to say NorCal with Shroomed, where they would always be Shroom sucks. And, as someone who watched those videos, I'm like, haha, Shroom sucks. But also you kind of knew, Shroomed was ridiculously good. People know me well in my communities because they heard someone shit talking to me. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's not crazy fun. Not all, especially as a commentator. A lot of the times you're perceived as a community leader, depending on what you do outside of it, and so you can't use that position to bully people. And you have to be cognizant of your commentary being negative in a way that is perceived as bullying. And yeah, I don't know. Well, it doesn't really apply if the player's top 15. Oh, what do you mean by that, Timesync? Because people still say McCain sucks. A lot. And people say Johnny, fucking blows at edge guarding, which isn't really true. But the joke is Kosa sucks but doesn't really suck. I went to a stream and someone said, aren't you the guy that shits on Ashcon all the time? And on the same level, Andy, you got to be careful about how you shit on people in chat. Like, when you say that, like, SD Foxes can't edge guard or the trike misses ledge dash twice, like, trike sees that. You know, these players see that. They read it. Once, you know, I think I said something, like, kind of negative about Okami as he was getting wobbled by Kobayashi. And Okami really didn't, you know, it hurt his feelings pretty bad. And that's on you as someone in your scene. It's tough because as someone, you know, as traditional viewers of sports, we're so disconnected with how we view and talk about players, and we say people suck. But especially when you type it into Twitch chat, people see it all the time. I met DizKid, and DizKid remembered me because I made fun of his wobbling in some local stream 7 months ago or something, and he was a sweetheart 100% of the time, I'm not going to lie. Diz is super nice. Kyle. But they see that. These players see that, and they definitely hear commentary about you. So that's actually a very important role, especially commentating your local scene. Yeah, as a friend, you should be careful about what you say if it might hurt their feelings, for sure. You know, not that you can't call the match, but for Twitch.randos, people do have to have thicker skin. That's for sure. But, like, if you're a member of your scene and you're typing shit into chat that, like, you know... And, like, for the randos, it's whatever. But, like, if people know who you are, they're going to remember what you say. And people do have to have thicker skin. That's 100% true. Anything you do that exposes you to an internet crowd is going to get some pretty not fun shit said about you. That's the reality of the world. That's 100% true. Yeah, I get called awful things, but I remember Twitch chat randos are subhuman, says Connor. That's actually not a bad way of viewing things. Yeah, so you can't view them as people that you can interact with. That's especially if they're just being random negative, like, unfounded shitholes about stuff. What do you guys want to watch? Yeah, honestly, you know, it's a good thing. As long as, you know, you got to be charismatic and they got to know it's from love, but the outside audience might not see it that way. Does it matter if that's how I talk to Sis outside of the game? Oh yeah, I mean, that's a big part. I mean, if you and Sis hate each other outside the game, you should probably not commentate his matches. It's just probably not a good idea. If you talk to Sis outside the game, I mean, you know, it's probably fine, you know, because it's your local stream. They know what the deal is as far as that goes. But you do have to, at the very least, just be cognizant of how it's viewed by outsiders. You know, like, you call them out on that bad up air. Oh yeah, you can call your friends out on bad up airs, and you can even explain, like, you know, Sis is my dude, but, you know, he's a better player than this up air, and I'm gonna make fun of him for this. Like, TimeSync is gonna make fun of Sammy for TimeSync's gonna make fun of SKSK. Yeah, shitting on a friend while not on commentary is fine if that's how your friendship dynamic works. On commentary is kind of a different deal sometimes, especially if you've got a lot of people watching. If it's, you know, your local friends, it's a little bit different. As long as everybody knows the score, but being sure about that's a little tough. Yeah, exactly. Like, TimeSync's going to make fun of SKSK's Bears as his training partner or something like that. But he also doesn't want people to think he sucks. You know, it goes that way as well. Like, enough people are going to shit on your play. You don't want to add your friends to that, I guess. Like, okay, here... Like, this I actually, like, I don't feel bad about it because I don't think it was that bad. But this was Mix versus SKSK. Mix is one of the high school SoCal stars. At this tournament, he did quite well. And SKSK has been playing for about 1.5 years, and he's very strong. He's coming up fast. And they had a great set, and it went to Game 5. Sammy won the first 2 games. I started every set by mentioning he's the best player in the world. Santi got people to legit think that I camped the ledge. Now you could call the ledge. Yeah, Santi has a lot of influence about how people react to what he says. I don't think Santi cares or gives a shit, which is kind of a Santi problem. So, okay. So I apologize, our audio is not so good. So let's go to the end of the set. This is when, so throughout this set, Mix doesn't feel that comfortable versus SKSK because Sammy does a great job. But Sammy starts doing these lasers at unsafe positions where Mix can either crouch or regular take the laser and get the F smash. So... I don't know why it's lagging. Sorry, guys. Still doing it. Give me 1 sec, guys. Sorry about that. Speed 0.5. Nah. I want to change that from super high mega quality to not so high mega quality. Okay, that should fix this. Here we go. Here it comes. So he takes the laser and just S smashes.
That's how it goes down.
Wow. So I say nice neutral a bunch because
neutral.
That is a joke that Peter the Killer makes, where when Mix gets a gimp, Peter just like sarcastically is like, nice neutral, dear. So I said this kind of a joking thing, and now I think people think that Mix is a janky Marth, which I think is super unfair. And it was a joke that me and a couple friends had, UCSD people, and I still think it was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, but it's definitely not fair to characterize Mix based off that. And I did talk about how he got that happening, and it wasn't random at all later on stream. But it's careful. You got to be careful about what you say about your friends, especially because it's a joke inside, and then outside it looks a little bit different, and people take it differently for sure. Like, should I be talking about how drunk Leland is during some of these sets? Maybe not, because it might reflect negatively on Leland and a greater audience. But to be fair, Leland was pretty damn drunk. Commentators have way too much power. We should go back to game audio only. Damn. I actually super miss the game audio. I think it just added this nice aesthetic feel to this. Okay, we're gonna, unless anyone has anything else they wanted to talk about, we're gonna end stream. I want to finish this with a fun video. Or a couple. This is pretty fun. First of all, I love Egum, but this combo is just fucking sick. So, if you've got any questions, let us know. Yeah, Night Costa, thanks for coming on. If commentators were to mention they were joking, would that be somewhat of a solution? Absolutely. You got to explain, we're friends. I love him. I respect his play. I think that goes a long way. I think people just saying it's better, but, it might not make it super good. But as a commentator, you got more power than you think. You influence how people view your scenes matches. Besides the players, you're the first things they remember. So you got to use that responsibly. What's crazy about this is the end of the game. This is one of those sick Lord videos. So I gotta talk about how Russ hangs out with Lord. You guys know Russ and that ass, aka Rita. Oh, the symmetry's so cool. Someone explain to me what Vaporwave is. So I don't really know what it is. It's just the song I always hear. Oh, love that feeling back here. Yeah, we can watch the Lord Daniel highlight video. Oh, Scar and Ultima Scout. Boom, boom, boom. Fuck yeah. I'll turn up the... Woo! This is actually filthy. I don't think he has a jump, but boom. Said MTK like, oh, watch the walk before the up smash. Ugh. I don't like giving Mars any credit. Oh no. These nairs are filth. Damn. We're just watching something chill as we finish off the night. This is Milkman missing a lot of DI. Oh no. Oh no. Whoa. The most classic sound spectre combo. Lower play people with keyboard. So good. I heard he beat Gar with his keyboard on that play. I like how he took this clip from a GR Smash combo video. Oh, PGH Carol, baby. Boom. Leffen beating up beat. What else is new? I remember this actually being filthy. Laser shine there. Oh. I think Mango's great innovation is what he does at the end of this. Where he just puts down his hands and he just... Or Armada puts the peace sign up after the set. Yeah, Zelda Freak almost won this set. Why do we not allow 20XX setups? There are various reasons. Number one, people are not good about turning off the toggles. Number two, it's not stable. I've seen it crash in a lot of different ways, even if things are on or off. Number three, it's very easy to change things about the game very subtly, and it's just not very fun. They do randomly fuck up. That's super true. 20XXT actually does crash a lot more. 20XX setups, a lot of people build it in the wrong way or enable things on the Wii in the wrong way, which means that shield dropping ends up a lot harder. Other things that have specific things as far as the mother go need farther. Try hard Fez. Hi, how do I get good? Pay attention. Getting good at commentary and getting good at Melee, it's about paying attention to what's going on and what goes on in videos. And part of it is, giving people a fair shake. And yeah, honestly, there have been some situations where I think it's really, really easy to cheat with 20XX, but I'm not going to really talk about it. But yeah, they should only be friendly setups. Night, Connor. Ah, thanks. It was alright. Thanks for joining me. It's always good seeing you. This I feel bad for Dunk right here. Bear, and then, ooh, no. You guys want to know a fun fact that I didn't realize until I watched, I think, Alex19 play Infinite Numbers? You can see Dunk playing Admiral in tournament, and Dunk 2-0'd. Dunk is not bad. Should I attempt commentary? My voice is terrible? Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. It sucks when you don't hit the voice lottery, but there are things that you can work on. You can work on cadence, enunciation, tonality. You can improve a lot. And it's good to do in general. And it'll help you build confidence in however your voice exists in the world. Because you're going to have your voice your whole life. You gotta figure out how to love it in some way, right? Yeah, M2K pauses in tournament on you to show you combos sometimes. M2K is that friend that just says, look at this sick shit thing about Melee. Alright, let's watch this. I just love Johnny's face when he realizes he's gonna get it. Right here, and then let's go! Ah, Tino, I don't know. So we're gonna watch
I'm so sorry, I can barely speak right now. It's so intense.
So actually, a big thing that happened in Europe is that Leffen got fucked around on real hard by commentary for a long time. And it did not help people's opinion on Armada. The howl.
I've seen like all weekend, like all month. That was insane. Oh my god! I get this. I got my.
Dude, I actually didn't like Fauster's last bit of commentary. I think he got too self-aware of the memeing, if that makes any sense. Leftman Armada. Does anyone remember? You know what Mike Hacker said at the end of the set. I call mud, I believe. All right, now this is for time sync, because I know he loves this shit. No, he loves this shit. I know this man loves this so much.
Oh! That's throw out the trash, yo.
Is it how the GLG Gaming House? Yeah. Yeah, we do my boy time sync well.
In this game, even a block, if you're in the grab range, same way any FTC command grab works, you can't block it.
Commentary was good. He pointed out you cannot throw up there, Bowser. It's a weight thing. Yo, listen to the background of this one.
Yeah, so now.
I mean, this is a solid lead. This is a very solid lead.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it coming up, time sync? Let's go to the start of the game? Is it the start of the game?
Ridiculous.
Okay, because he's already had to calm down. Alright, we'll go to the start. We'll go to the start.
This one is for the people.
This is definitely for the people.
Oh my god!
There you go. There you go. That was clean.
This is what I miss when we could be remotely trusted with audio for the audience.
Oh, nigga!
Toss this.
Fuck, I he read that. No, let's fucking go, DJ. Oh, toss this nigga. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. And Fox's nair shining.
I'm gonna calm down. So anyway, Fox's nair shining. That was a good let's attack by DJ. That doesn't work on Bowser. That you know.
Yeah, Alu knows his shit for sure.
Not even at 0%.
And then you got Haz on the mics.
Oh! That's throw out the trash.
Throw out the trash. Alright. And yeah, you know, we gotta be careful. If you call Zephyr lame, then people are gonna take that real weird out of region for sure. SDM toss this. Oh. Let's watch some YouTube queens. Let's watch someone get violent. Let's watch some violence.
And that this matchup is very doable, and he backed up his words by beating Psycho Ninja in Peach Puff.
Yeah, we have looked hella nice this tournament.
Okay.
Amazing.
So I think we're going into it right now. Alright, here we go.
That was actually me yelling at the producers. That was not cool by me. I was yelling at them to get that switch. That was real bad.
This might be the person who has the best chance of being promoted.
I think so too.
The reason being is his character selection. Absolutely. He has Falcon and he has Buff. Both are known to be good against him.
Each Slayer, he'll be able to do all sorts of crazy counter picks of his best of 5 on any possible stage.
Let's watch some of this filth right now. This is we praise. Can we get? We know a chant. Can we get that Fun Times chant?
Potentially, for the first side, you know, he will take everything he can get as far as the matchup goes, and that's what he needs to beat Eric right now.
Oh, that was very nice.
Yeah. So in some ways, Louis Baconi's style is a hard.
Oh wow, that was a hard read with that up air. That was pretty amazing actually.
That was filthy.
He's just really neutral by a lot. This pressure is probably something he.
Yeah, just for the record, Los Bacone is ranked now, and he's ranked higher than me.
Los Bacone did not see he's expecting.
And he's not bad at this matchup. Mewtwo Queen is a filthy individual.
That's the key to
Oh, Power Shield, baby, all day.
Shield everything. This is what this man does. His roommates complain about how much he power shields.
Oh my gosh. He's actually lucky that he got shield poke there.
Because if that shield gets broken, it's off.
Power Shield again?
That character.
It just straight up looks like none of the moves do anything to him.
You're right, yeah, you're right. And then he actually goes up. You know, like that up.
But this is not me.
God damn, he's so fucking technical. Oh my god.
This is like how we see this matchup.
Do you think we're gonna see character change?
I think we might see a Falcon because this is
not looking close.
It's not.
Someone's breaking that shield.
He's gonna just keep throwing hitboxes out because he knows if that shield breaks, it's over.
And what do you think that? Do you think he's like aggression is?
Yeah, Aaron makes this bitch violent.
He has a fundamental
What am I going to this summer? Evo? I've been thinking about some other stuff. Not really sure.
understanding of how to engage Puck off like every single kind of approach type thing. And this is what makes him such a strong contender for one of the best Arcadian teachers in SoCal.
Yeah.
You know, San Diego, obviously.
God.
Four stock and Peach Puff.
I actually don't like the 4-stock meter anymore. I think it's kind of mean.
And look at the instant out of shield. Oh my god.
Dude, we're gonna see a 4-stock. Oh, and the crowd is getting into it.
And he's hitting
They're having the 4-stock.
He is hitting every single high drop, dash dance, shield drop thing possible here.
Shield drop. He missed a couple as soon as I said that.
Crazy. This is slaughter.
And this is why we thought Beach Queen maybe should be allowed to the Arcadian just by a slow alone.
We should have banned him. Should have banned his ass.
You know,
Yeah, so there's no way we can.
You gonna go to SmashCon? I hope so.
Like, he wasn't good enough where we had, you know.
yeah, not in the past, not with a broken arm.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Didn't Aaron have a broken arm and beat V Money?
He's looking at JV.
Oh, damn, that guy's good.
JV, Peach Puff.
That's extremely hard.
Yeah.
JV, you won't.
Not quite.
You won't. You
The
won't.
rise of Ninja King and Queen has made as a player in the last 6 months.
Oh, we got press JV 4-stock.
JV winners finals.
That's what I love seeing in my opinions, right?
Now look at the time. That was a 3-minute Peach Puff game.
One round.
Aaron has successfully made quote unquote this bitch violent, and for that we salute him. Well done. Well done. What a fucking crazy person monster he is. That is for sure. Filthy. Alright, so that was a lot of fun. I hope U2 Queen enters a lot of tournaments. What a guy. What a guy. Okay. So we are probably about ready to be over. Anything else we should watch? Just a cool down chill. Who should we host? Is there anyone super dope that is streaming right now? Who? Wrong one. Aaron is filthy. Is yelling JV you won't too cliche for commentary? Honestly, man, I feel like it's just straight up always going to be funny for me. And that's just a personal thing. But sometimes I think you got to be really good at it. I think you really got to get the JV. You won't. Are you analyzing these sets or commentating them? Mostly commentary analysis. Right now we're super done for the night. It's pretty late. Now we're just watching a Lord combo video while I decide who we're gonna host. Or it's Lord plus friends. Excuse me. How you doing, Shelly? How are things up in SFSU? No, 4-stock Fridays at San Jose. Yeah, but that's typically what we do. We talk and analyze commentary on videos. Oh, Russ combo! I love the Russes in this video. I think that's so sick. Okay, so right now, wrapping up. Who should we host? Who is even streaming Melee right now? Yeah, San Jose State. Sorry, dude. Froze on that. Oh, who's the ODS Money 420 guy? Or you know who I'm talking about? No one I know is streaming. Yeah, it's let's see who we got. Chrommentary Workshop. We got Simno. We got Reeve. All right. Well, we'll host Reeve when this is over. Reeve is a Marth from Kentucky, Louisville area, and he's trying to make some waves in the future. You suck versus Marth? Yeah, that's tough. Okay, so we'll finish up watching the Reeve and Weep video. I'm sorry, time's sake. We'll Oh, this is a pretty alright combo video. But this is who we're gonna host. He is, I believe, the best player in Kentucky right now. Look at that power shield there, baby. Oh, Phantom? Not today. See, I never like starting things out with just the up tilts, but hey. Peace, Apple. Thanks. Oh, I hope it helps, Shelly. As long as you're comfortable and having a good time on the mic, everything's gonna be fine. And also, if you're not shitting on players and saying wrong things. Which, I don't think you are. Better than Giano? Currently I believe so, but he'll probably tell you Giano's better, just to be nice. What happened with that commentator? Was he smack talking you right next to you? Honestly, I thought he was. I don't think he was, to be honest, that time. But there have been some pretty shady commentators in San Diego, to be honest, lately. So I kind of assumed he was. But he was really, really close to me. Yeah, I think he's number 1. I definitely went too hard on him. That's super true. But we've talked about it already. I mixed with Giano Rancy. Yeah, I thought Giano was like fucking godlike at pretty much everything he did. Luigi combo. Dirty. Yeah, like Reed, Giano, Sarosh, Luigi's Gauchard, Amita, Voorhees, like those are all people that can do some pretty solid shit. Night, Aaron. Later. Woo! Alright. So I'm gonna skip to the end of the video because I got bored. Thanks for chilling with us. So that's Gianna being a god. Oh, Voorhees might be Indiana. Yeah, it's hard because they're kind of close, because Louisville's real close to Indiana, if I'm not right. My girlfriend lives there. I was there like last month. I just never remember. I've never heard of this guy, but always like the peach combos. I don't know the entire Kentucky PR. I think I was wrong about like all of it. Now this guy beat Peter the Killer, who lost to Mojo. And this is Abu. We know Abu. I love listening to this in tournament. Corcus has been all over, actually. He was in SoCal for a bit. He lost to JJR a couple times. JJR is a legend. So that's that. Did I go to any tournaments when I was in the Midwest? I actually didn't. I pretty much just go out there to hang out with my girlfriend and her family and that dog, of course. So thanks for joining us today. Hope it was some fun. Maiden Heights is top tier tournament music. That's 100% correct time sync. It's good. It's good crew music too. So we're gonna host. Reeve. Try and spam the Jeff emotes if you have them. If not, just just say hi to Reeve. Tell him what's up with it. Can anyone get me the link to their? Can anyone get me the link to Reeve's stream really quick? Just post it. Okay. Yeah, I missed a good amount. Cantus, I think, was in NorCal for a little bit. But yeah, it's Reeve, Luigi Gauchard, then Amita. Oh yeah. Thanks for chilling, Shelly. /host, and I'm trying to host Reeve. So I could either look that up or make you guys do it. So I'm gonna try some stuff out and see if I get the right channel. SDM Jeff, fuck. You tried your best. Okay, so we're gonna host Reeve, tell him what's up. So this should work. Alright, dope. Peace, guys.